What is up, everybody? We are back here and we are ready because we have a very special commentator right next to me. The one and only GoldenboyNeo, El Niño Dorado, is right here.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm just really excited to see this Marvel Teams tournament. As you guys may or may not know, the tournament is first to one, Pokemon style. This means if your Pokemon faints, they are out. So anything could really happen. First to one Marvel is very different from first to three or even a long set. You know, the mentality is very different. There might be that one mix-up that you're going to land one time in your life, and it's never going to work again. And this is the time to do it. I believe them. And the team is composed by LePirate, J-Dog, and Tutamax. So it's going to be a little bit crazy.
Oh, the matching shirts. How cute.
Yeah. Team 2 Morrigans, 1 Thor here ready. We're going to see IronGod and Rockmode, who had really good performances yesterday. And this team actually has a little bit of lore, a little bit of inside fighting.
Tell me.
So MothMan beat Rock. Rock beat IronGod in the tournament.
And of course.
And I think MothMan also beat IronGod. So you can feel the tension and the salt from the very moment they sit in. Like, IronGod's there like, I hope he wins, but if he loses, I don't mind, you know?
Right.
You
It's a
see
win-win.
this there.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
Yeah. It's a win-win, a mixture of feelings for the people that maybe put you at the tournament yesterday. Look at these guys. We get it, bro. We get it.
Damn. Somebody's in a bad mood today, and that's GoldenboyNeo. Let's see what happens here. Rockmode starting aggressive against Hulk. That's something that Morrigan can do, because at the start of the match, she can always just DP, right? And these soul drains just hit so easily on Hulk here. But here's the thing. If you mess up once, you die. Not today, though, because Tutamax does not have that pickup option due to playing Nova with the ugly Christmas sweater instead of the more common Hagar shell. So that's going to give Rock a little bit more space.
Right, and he's not letting him through, putting a barrier, the barrier that we all come to love and hate. Here comes the H. Here comes the, no randomness for you today.
Yep, and the shell kick just hits there. Rockmode setting up the patterns there. And Nova with the Christmas sweater gets blessed right there by the very tip of the shell kick. Goes for the Superman right there. He used to be sponsored by Soulja Console to the max, so he may be fond of that move. And let's see what happens here. I think he's going to have to bank it on El Robot, honestly. As soon as we say that, he tags him in.
Yeah, he saves Nova potentially. Not a bad anchor in case things go wrong. But he has to get something going. To the max, controlling the space. Robot down. Better anchor with Nova. Let's see if we can do something. There you go. There we go.
Yep, and back in the day, we used to see a lot of anchored Novas in Florida, you know? So let's see if Tutamax could channel that inner Floridian bath salt and just become powered up, you know? Let's just 2 mixes. It's first to 1. That's all you need.
All it takes. 2 hits away from victory here. Pretty smart.
Just ice out the X Factor right there, activate your own. And I would dare to say, Neo, Rock Mode is the best Ami in the world, but that doesn't matter if you get scooped up. None of it matters. It comes down to 1 mix-up from Tutamax now.
Wow, that dog lost health quickly. Oh my God.
Ooh.
So he is going to need a second hit after this.
But you know, the Office people have all the best resets. You know, they drop so much, they're always ready to combo right after.
Absolutely. The fact that they drop so much actually taught them what actual resets are. That's unbelievable.
And you coming from the Marvel 2 background, I know you like the resets, the grimy stuff from time to time. We don't see it from Tutamax, though. He just went for the damage. And now Rockmode is just trying to build up a wall here, calling the missiles there in the full screen overhead. It was going to be good. And you see just the slight a fist bump right there. IronGod doesn't want Rock to win that much, but also he doesn't want Rock to lose.
Yeah, I mean, collectively, he wants to get this cash. So he has both interests. He wants him to lose, but at the same time, he wants to win the money. So I guess let's go with the money for now.
Yeah.
You're
Chase the bag.
What is that? Painting a picture.
I don't know. He's like, bro, just soul fist. If he moves, just soul fist.
Yeah. And it was actually smart. I mean, the rocks seemed a bit risky at the end, but he actually covered himself with a missile just in case Nova did happen to go for the dash dolphin kick. So props to him. Clutch.
Yeah, pretty good. And LePirate charging up right now. Maybe pulling out some headphones here. Gonna connect the pad. You see the Brooks converter right there. And LePirate, an up-and-comer, you know. He's been making a name for himself, you know, getting top 9 in the last X Factory, I believe. So let's see what he can do here. I think the different style is a good thing to do in a team tournament, you know, because you get them used to a certain type of playstyle, and then it's an entirely different person playing the same character, it could trip you up in a 1-to-1 setting, Neo.
Yeah, as you said, he is an up-and-comer, top 9th at the latest factory, and top 13th, I believe, at CEO. So he is trying to do everything that he can to build his resume, along with his Hulk brethren here. So let's see what Pirate has for us.
All right, and I will head out to play, guys. So I will leave you guys with Proxy, Neo. Let's see how we do.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure. Good luck.
Good luck,
dude. And there goes TA Wolf. And joining me now is Proxy. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Keep getting zapped by everything. Staticky as hell, bro.
Now, in some cultures, that tends to be something that they deem good luck. In others, it's not good luck. So I'm going to deem it good luck.
Yeah, hopefully.
Have a good day. Absolutely.
Dude, so a tough draw for the Hulks early, man. The Morrigans and the Thor, huh?
Yes and no, because we were saying that all it takes is one hit for one game, right?
Yeah, true.
But it is true. He has to go through a barrier of soul fisting in there. So not the easiest thing to do.
So a sip of water here from Rock as he gets back into the game. It is LePirate, the next one up.
Now, we were talking about LePirate's progress in the last couple of tournaments. He's been doing relatively well. This tournament, not so much, unfortunately, but he definitely wants to perform well in this tournament setting. Let's see how he does here.
Absolutely. He's able to push block himself out of Cold Star. Gets away, but takes a lot of damage afterwards.
And just like that, pressing H won't do here.
That was a pretty low risk hard attack though, which is very difficult to do against Morrigan. And look at the grip of damage.
Oh, dude, you can't.
Just a massacre when one fireball lands.
Yeah. Oh, controlling every aspect of the meta at this juncture right now. Pirate has one more shot. Oh, and that might be it right there. No, you can't.
He doesn't get a super. So now it's all up to the big robot who thinks he can, but I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about it.
He thought that was gonna hit, but nice unfly there.
Oh, and hitting with the jump medium and not being able to confirm it is about as bad as it gets here.
Yeah, when you have your X Factor going and you're getting comboed, might as well put the stick down.
That's a little, the golf claps from two Morrigans. I like that, okay. Respectful. The Hulks look quiet on their side of the field here.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really be celebrating, jumping up and down, talking if you're getting bodied. But let's see if this is J-Dog, right?
Yes, J-Dog is going to be the final one.
Did some excellent work yesterday. Now, did he make top 8? I believe he did, right?
He's 9th, I think. I think he ended up at 9th place. He might be in top 8, though. I might just be misinformed. But yeah, he's done really well for himself at this tournament. I mean, overcame a couple Morrigans in the bracket himself, so he's proven to be good in the matchup.
Absolutely. And like we said, did excellent work yesterday. One of the only ones that actually performed adequately yesterday. So let's see if today he has that same energy around him. Not as nervous, it seems, this time around. Probably enjoying the team tournament format.
Yeah. LePirate getting hyped for his boy, but it's tough here when we're a little behind.
0-2. LePirate is always like optimistic, whether he's playing or like one of his brethren's playing.
Yeah, LePirate is definitely some of the best energy we have in Marvel, man. A really, really good person.
Shout out to Pirate there.
Okay, nice block. It's able to stop the round start DP, but getting closer is going to be the hard part here. And starting Hulk, too. Not something I've seen often from J-Dog when he's playing the Nemesis team.
Not at all, yeah. He's been playing Nemesis on point yesterday. That hit. Interesting. X Factor for X Factor, huh? Oh. Oh, one of them had to hit.
Yeah, I was going to say, barely gets the standing medium out, is able to get the kill on Morrigan, and this is the start you needed. It's just like you said, one touch is all it takes.
Yeah, between all three of them. One of them had to hit H eventually, and there's another hit.
That's going to be an easy kill on Dr. Doom. It's going to be all up to the dog. The dog is going to need about 50,000 hits.
Somewhere around there, especially with no X Factor. Body.
Ooh, love that mash.
There's number 1. No. Yeah!
Yeah. I like the idea is very nice.
That would have been sick. Well, there's hit number 2. About 48,000 to go, something like that, right?
Yeah, still working on it. Jump medium that is going to connect. He's not able to combo, though. I like that the metagame around slow has evolved to, I'm going to mash because he's not going to expect it.
Right, right. Man, all kinds of slow, but honestly, what else can you do in this type of situation? He's gonna have one more meter to, I guess, do another slow. Ooh.
Okay, so we'll find the hit. Should be able to. Oh no! Try to go for a little more optimal of a combo is not gonna work out. Okay, not able to get a punish after the gamma wave, but that's okay. Still trying to close the gap while he can.
He's not giving up. Oh, animal cruelty.
To find anything here, super. No, J-Dog's gonna hold on to it. Well, didn't believe it was gonna chip.
Nice, right there, very nice.
Okay, a little pop-off from J-Dog here. He's feeling it, ready to get back into it. LePirate, same thing. He's feeling the momentum, you know.
Yeah, manages to stay alive for his team. And IronGod now, who was once coaching and coaching and coaching, I think he's going to be up next. Wow, we're flexing? Even though we're down?
I respect that. I mean, you know. The whole
But I don't understand.
I appreciate the energy.
I'm trying to be nicer today. You know, I'm trying to be nicer today.
Oh my
These guys
God.
make it really hard on dude. Like,
IronGod.
No. Let's go back to being more. All right.
Yeah. Positive mental energy, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Easy. We got young Justin. Mr. IronGod himself is going to be the next one up to play. Let's say another player that did very well yesterday. Unfortunately, just slightly whiffed on top 8, but hopefully he's going to be able to continue that reign of terror. I think that Thor has a pretty decent matchup against the big bodies.
So he got in the 9 to 12 range?
Yes.
What's new? From IronGod, no, honestly speaking, he's been active in other games, so him coming back to Marvel and doing that well shows his prowess in this game, so shout outs to you in that place.
Well, so we'll see if he can hold it down against this. I think the biggest problem against this team is definitely going to be Raccoon. Raccoon is a huge issue. Having taller characters, his crouching heavy, that upward laser hits even when they're crouching, so he can just interrupt just about anything.
Well, right off the bat, going after Thor, rather. Bunch of Avengers on the screen, huh?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of Avengers, actually.
Oh. Nice block. Very nice block. Oh, no. Let's get the party started.
Yeah, stand medium just holds him down long enough to be able to get the extension here. This is Thor, though, so we're definitely not killing.
Yeah, let's see what kind of setup he has. And there's the setup. Nice setup. Oh!
Nice tech on the normal throw. Was expecting potentially a command throw. Instead, it's going to be a DHC from IronGod. Sets himself up, and that is going to go straight through.
Nice block there. Nice chicken block. But IronGod does manage to save Thor. A better matchup right here, right now.
Okay, sets himself up his own little flame carpet. Looking pretty decent.
But a Hulk that blocks and walks and waits? Since when? Nah, never mind, dude.
Unfortunately.
That's what you get. That's what you get for not pressing H.
Oh
no.
my God, dude. It was just unseeable. And one of the hardest things about that, too, is that normally when a character's off the screen, you get that little player 1, player 2 marker. Since Raccoon is shorter, it just thinks that he can still see him. There's like a registered range where it starts giving the signal for that player 1, player 2. Raccoon is small enough to where you can't see him, but it's not far enough to get the signal. It's really, really stupid.
So even that itself is kind of a mix-up.
Yes, it's very, very tough.
When Marvel doesn't help you. Oh! Well, let's see if he can channel in his inner Ray.
Have to find something here. J-Dog is a very strong Sentinel, but against Doctor Strange, flipping out the teleports.
You got drones available. Don't. Yeah. You got one more bullet, maybe 2 more bullets. We gotta use the bullets though. We gotta use them. There's 1 bullet.
That hit somehow!
Oh. How did that hit?
I don't know. What a confirm from J-Dog, though. Hitting the plinks afterwards, too. That was clutch as hell.
Yeah, he found the mix-up. Full screen away. Oh, my God. Shout out to EC Joshi.
Oh, my God.
Body. I just have a feeling. Body. Doesn't matter.
The whole thing. Thor, rather.
It didn't matter. I'm telling you. I just had a feeling. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, my God. And if this combo connects, the team Hulks are going crazy here.
Now you have a reasonable, justifiable, way to celebrate. Now you can celebrate because it's 2-2. Comes down to this last game. Flex.
The final boss, though. This is definitely their hardest matchup. Is MothMan.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to chase him all the way up there, right? He's MODOK.
Yes, right? MODOK is a nightmare to play against for every team composition on the other side of the field. Having Phoenix and Morrigan as well. I don't know. MothMan has done a good job of crafting his three very strong chess pieces that you don't normally see used together.
Yes. And mind you, you're the one that pointed it out that he has actually got a really good stick.
Yeah.
Color coordinated,
nice.
Simple but elegant.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Coordinated with the shirt and the mask too. He's trying to go a very light color scheme. I like that.
The falling hair on the right side. Okay.
Yeah. No, you know he's out here.
Piece on the left hand side. Yes. Don't trigger me. All right, MothMan with a little bit of nerves, but you can sense that overall this is a much more relaxed yet enjoyable experience for most of these players. That
and MothMan, a little insider trading, showed up, was walking in as this started, has not played the game yet today. So he's coming in completely cold.
I mean, that can only be a good thing for just J-Dog and the hopes of his teammates. Oh, he got up there? Of all people? Oh no.
He is up backing. Yeah, of course. He's up backing a little too much.
Oh, no. Wow, he popped it. We're all in?
Yeah, he's definitely one of the Phoenix players that's not afraid to fight with Jean Grey if he has to.
No, yeah, let's fight with Jean Grey, but let's not waste that X Factor.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. Gets the tag out, though. MODOK is back in.
Oh, my God. J-Dog on the prowl. Right back in?
Oh my God. She's popping, though. She's popping. Punch Super? No. Unfortunately, gets hit by the pop. No X Factor, though. This is way more manageable.
Let's see. Do you have what I don't? Probably.
Up. Ooh.
He went up. Who goes up?
Shadow Servant into the DHC. Gets the kill. Okay.
Okay, he's making it work. He's making the situation work. But let's not forget, just J-Dog does have X Factor and the benefit of mashing H and shoulder tackle.
So at this point, really, you're just playing the normal game here. No more reason to worry about Jean Grey. She's a human now. She has to take an incoming, but you have to get to her.
Yeah. And this is probably going to be a TAC. Reset. Nice break. Oh, but nice pickup by MODOK. All right. These players are actually playing some Marvel today.
Yeah, I mean, MODOK has the luxury of having a very long throw animation, so you can mash a string of buttons during that to just kind of option select in case you get the throw. Yeah. So he dials in the next string.
He has the benefit of hard drive to get out of that situation, but no, he has enough space.
Oh, and every single fireball carries a lot of weight, dude. He's not going to get any of this health back.
Oh, he's okay. X Factor. Wait, dude. Wait a little bit. Oh, he didn't wait a little bit.
He tried to spit, but it does not work out. A valiant effort from J-Dog, but the MODOK menace is a little too strong, able to stop it. Oh, and they hit with the rock, paper, scissors. I don't like that.
He did. But, I mean, at the beginning of the match, he had a pretty good, favorable thing going. It just so happens that MothMan still kept his composure, made it work, stabilized the situation. Good first showing here. Yeah,
absolutely agreed. I mean, I really like to see that from J-Dog and the Hulk players, but that's going to be the two Morrigans heading on up, and it looks like, if my team names are correct, I don't like it. I'm not going to lie. Looks like it's going to be Team Hentai.
What's that?
I don't know. Versus Team TNS. So Team Tampa Never Sleeps is going to be stepping up to the plate. I actually do not know who is on our team. I know that it's not me, which is
what's that?
Lucky for them. Which one? TNS? Tampa Never Sleeps?
No, I know that's you guys.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, they're from Tampa, yeah, of course.
Do not tell me that's my team. Is that my team?
Neo, that might be. Oh, hold on, I see your two people standing next to the stage, Neo. Neo?
Why, bro? Like, why? I'm just trying to live my life. Like, of all the things they could have picked, they picked that word. Why?
Well,
dude?
Neo,
why is the MVC like this?
It's been a pleasure getting to commentate with you a little bit, but it looks like you're gonna.
Whatever, dude.
on, dude. Just come on. Just bring it in. There's no way. There's no way, dude. Joining me now. How you doing, sir?
Bro, what a start to a day. I can't believe it. You got Team Hentai, chosen by Neo, by the way. My man's struggling to get up the stage. Anyways,
Dude.
how's it going?
It was pretty good. I was Neo was a little confused. He saw the team names and went, "What is that? Is that is that my that's my oh man."
Hey,
know the team name?
he's a great actor. I was told that the team name was chosen by him.
Oh, unlucky.
Look at him,
dude.
look at him.
Unlucky. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be Mr. Team Hentai himself coming up the bat here against Team TNS. I actually have no idea who's on Team TNS. No idea.
What?
I know Tong is playing.
Okay.
I tell people all the time and they never believe me. I don't know anything. Nobody tells me nothing.
You just show up, make sure that the message is relayed.
Yeah, nobody tells me nothing. I speak when spoken to, Nob.
Oh, okay, all right. There you go, the boss. But actually, going up for Team TNS apparently is Frankie G. Repping you guys.
That's respectable. I mean, Frankie G is a part of the family. I mean, Frankie is definitely the type of person where he will just message Tong and be like, "Hey, I'm coming through. What's up?" And he'll just come stay at the weekend at the house. So he's definitely family. So well acquainted into the Team TNS. We gotta get you at the house sometime, bro. We need to see you come through.
You guys keep teasing me.
What do you
honestly.
mean,
you guys
bro?
Keep teasing me.
Give us a weekend.
Just one weekend, huh?
I have a week. Bro, Jamal been there for 2. Come on.
Still? Still? Oh, I mean, family, right? TNS, family.
Yeah,
There you go.
family. Love these guys. Yeah, of course.
Sorry.
But no, it is going to be Frankie G stepping up to bat for Team TNS. Mr. Tong Lee, as you can see in the back. One thing that I love about team tournaments is coaching. I love letting people be able to coach each other during team tournaments. And that is going to be very exciting to see between these two. Some of the best in the business when it comes to coaching, all lined up together. It looks like Team TNS is actually going to be Frankie G, Tong Lee. I just saw DXP come to the stage.
You think so? You think
Yeah.
that's the hidden weapon of Team TNS?
Yeah, so I think it is. So we'll see how they're able to put it together here against. And the other thing is, Neo told me that his plan for this team tournament was to let Angelic and Chris G win everything, and for him to never have to play. But he's leading off.
Well, unfortunately, there was a miscommunication where every player is like, "I want you to go first." The other one's like, "I want you to go first." And it's kind of like the Spider-Man each pointing at each other,
Yes,
like,
of course.
"You go first." No, you go first. Unfortunately, a group consensus was made, and Neo is going first.
Tough.
I mean, you can't have the Golden Boy not go first. You know?
Of course, listen,
it's
man.
the Golden Boy, you gotta go first.
I mean, these are it's 3 talented players on both sides. We'll have to see. I mean, the order won't matter too much for the beginning. You really want to put in your most well-rounded. I think Phoenix is a great start to a team tournament, man.
Yeah, this is the one team, right? This is the team where you have to be playing at a good amount of pace to be able to get through it, and no better than to put GoldenboyNeo up front. Frankie, I mean, can he keep up with the missiles against Neo?
So far, he's doing decent there, but the jumping medium is able to close it out on the head, dude. So now not going to be able to spend any meter, but he's going to build up a ton. This is a great situation for Neo, especially with the TAC landing.
Come on, down TAC, you know better, right? Can't give it to him for free, but I mean, you know Neo. Neo keeps it real simple, like really simple.
Yes. Tournament combos as always. Neo going back in for the rush down here. Now, does he consider snap is the question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, missiles? Oh, the falling? Oh, Frankie, okay. Actually got out of the corner using swords. He's going to cover the distance here.
A lot of stray hits, but it's not quite working out for Frankie G. Gets another one, and Spirit Flame will kill Magneto at least.
Wow, that scramble really worked out for him there. Great side switch to keep Neo in the corner here. But Neo actually is fighting well. I mean, he's already got 5 bars. He's got it chilling.
Oh, lost out on those air footsies, though. Is going to catch a foot dive to the face. Well, now, with just Phoenix left, yeah, TAC to build that meter up. He techs the second one.
Ooh, what do you think that was? Another down or a side?
I think it was a down. I think Neo just metagamed him.
That's the Neo special, actually.
Yes.
No better person than to metagame during the TACs. But Virgil extracted the Virgil. Throws Phoenix, but missiles. He actually gets it. Falling. Makes her block, but unfortunately, the drop will keep Frankie alive.
Oh, but now look at the health bars. Look at the X Factor. It's actually running low here. Neo could get chipped out on any, like a blocked beam could kill him here.
Fly.
Punish. Does he have combos? Okay.
Tournament combos.
One of my biggest questions with Phoenix players always is, do you know how to combo not X Factor 3? Because I feel like a lot of people in Dark Phoenix actually don't have those.
That's true. The feathers do actually kind of mess it up sometimes, just a little bit. You know, I actually, for these events, I wish there was kind of like a crowd mic.
I do too. That was the first thing I said. When I heard Tong in the crowd say you're allowed to coach, I was like, damn, I wish we had a, oh my God. But
no better than these two teams, right? Like,
agreed.
You got Tong. You know Tong is loud.
Oh.
You got Angelic, my boy Angelic. I bet you can probably hear him through the commentators' mics.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I mean you could see him. He's definitely gonna gas his teammates up.
Then DXP stays talking. He's just not loud about it. The mouth is always moving for sure. David loves to let you know what he's thinking about, which I respect a lot. I love DXP.
Right, for sure.
Oh my God, listen to Neo's been doing impressions all weekend, dude. Listening to him imitate DXP, it was, oh, it hurt. I need a clip at some point.
Yeah, and actually matchups is really important on this one. Tong, Hulk, right? You don't really want to put him up against Angelic. Or I would say, on the other team, they don't want to put Angelic up against Tong like that. So you would rather have either Chris or Neo.
Agreed.
To keep Hulk away and to be able to have a more favorable matchup. So if Neo loses, I can only assume they probably want to put Chris up.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I can only assume.
I think that absolutely Chris comes up next. DXP is probably the most well-rounded like team composition that they have. Oh my God, he almost goes for 2. Dude. Near-death experiences here for Neo, but he's able to get the whip punch with the crouching heavy.
Yeah, Neo is allowed to play a little bit more aggressive once missiles are out. No fear of the happy birthday. And he actually gets the down TAC again. Will this be a snap immediately, maybe? Yes.
Okay, has to kill her so fast, though. The Commander almost connects, but he's able to escape.
It's just so tense every time it's incoming. You never know. I mean, even if she gets hit here.
She's dead!
Neo really went for the throw? What? And he tried to escape? This is not looking good. All of a sudden, Tong has it turned around. Rocket punch assist. That's
Dude,
it.
Well, that's one of those classic situations where if Neo gets that throw, he's a genius.
Yeah.
But... Dude, so now Dr. Doom, the last one in, he gets hit by the Evo winning mix-up. Oh no, the X Factor and the kill. Tong Lee.
Also, who throws normally, throw text normally these days? Aren't you supposed to plink back? And then option select up? Oh, never mind. It is Neo. That's, who am I talking about?
He said, oh, I can't give you the 2020 tech. No,
2020, it was like 2018 tech. Neo's still playing like it's 2015 right now. But that's all you need for the fundamentals to pull you through. And just like I said, yep, Tong is calling Angelic out, and Angelic says, "No, sir.
No,
you gotta earn the win to get to me."
I mean, yeah, that's absolutely true. I mean, I will say that the game out of the game, Tong Lee plays it well. If he can go to Angelic into sitting down, that's a huge victory for his team.
Mind games already outside of team games.
Absolutely.
That's the beauty of it.
Hey, the game outside the game is definitely played here in the team tournament, but Tong Lee, the effects have not worked out for him. Chris G is going to be sitting down. So he's going to have to face off against the Morrigan. This is the worst possible matchup. It's hard to think of, other than like MothMan or Priest, it's hard to think of a worse player for Tong to play against than Chris G, just from a player and team standpoint.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
It's pretty bad, dude. Other than MODOK, it just doesn't get much worse.
I mean, Zero gives Hulk a lot of issues.
Yeah, very true. I think Tong's air throw game is really strong, and if against Zeros, if they're not like really airtight and on point, it's easier to get air throws.
Right.
Morrigan, a nightmare.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just... Oh, he started off with crouching light. Actually, I kind of like that option a little bit.
That almost comboed. Good lord. With the double heavies converting here. Chris G looking good early on.
Oh, Soul Drain? Oh, yes, sir. Just a little bit of meter, but actually will sustain 2 more Astral Visions. He's gonna make Doom bleed, but what was the price? I mean, he's still calling Doom. Is another Astral Vision. Hagar can stay in the air just like that a little bit, but eventually will fall back into the fireballs. Another meter coming up. Astral Vision right on time. Hagar, he's down 20%. I mean,
and the problem here is if he tags, he's going to give him so much meter. Now you have to be so careful of where you tag, because now he built another half meter off that tag. He almost has another Astral.
It's even worse because Sentinel is bigger and he takes all the Astral Vision fireballs like this. Frying pan, I'm sorry. Barely enough. Yeah, it's just gonna hit. He almost dies for it.
Oh my god, he jumped in command through, but it was a hair away if he jumped forward instead of backwards.
Yeah, he had just the right read, but just a hair away, like you said. And it's gonna make all the difference here. Tong running out of X Factor, running out of health. He has to stand up. Chris with the succubus, Team Hentai prevailing right now.
He had him, dude. He had him. If he jumps forward instead of backwards, that's absolute money from him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, did not work out. Tong Lee going to be sent down. And DXP, more than capable.
This is the right team to fight against Chris. Actually, I wouldn't say perfect, but definitely the right team. Vajra can kind of keep him pinned down. Point Virgil is perfect against Morrigan. You want to have the swords, click it on right when she puts Astral Vision, force her to block and make sure that you kill her and get your momentum started. But, I mean, it's Chris. I mean, it's very elusive. Very elusive.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the standout thing about Chris that we always talk about from him is that, dude, the defense is ridiculous. He just blocks. He's one of those players where it's like he won't block the 16th mix-up, and he's just he's down backing your ass for hours. So it's just, he's got so much patience, plays defense so well. That's going to be the hardest thing for DXP to overcome, but DXP has already overcome it once this tournament.
Has he now?
Yeah, I do believe, unless I'm mistaken. He's already handled that once. Let's see if we can do it again.
But, you know, first to one, anything can happen, honestly. Anything can happen, especially as volatile as a team from DXP. One high time into Vajra.
Yep.
You might be seeing your life evaporate.
I'm glad you mentioned high time because a lot of the time, him and Artiztikk both will round start versus Morrigan with it. So that's going to be something to look for sure. So if he's able to walk close enough to where he can threaten it, I would not be surprised at all to see that at 99 seconds. That with Strider assist, so strong.
You know, yeah, actually, if I was a betting man, yeah, I'd probably bet on him doing that.
It's pretty good. So yeah, it's interesting to see which assist he goes with too. He very actively plays all three assists with Doom.
Boop. No, okay. We're just making sure. Let's see. He's gonna go optic. Oh, the missiles! I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I didn't even hear him coming, but unfortunately he drops the combo now. So DXP finds the Helmbreaker.
Whoa!
Okay.
That was sick. Did a meaty fireball, and then he actually comboed off of it. That was so good.
I don't know that I've seen that just purely as a meaty. Unfortunately, he drops again, but still gets his chip.
Yeah, Chris is kind of getting away with a little bit of it. It's actually forcing DXP to spend more resources. But Plan A still in the back. Ooh, he almost punished Strider there.
Okay, trying to go for the jump in heavy, keeping it really safe and solid here. DXP knows when to play it close to the chest and finds his standing heavy.
Oh, this might be a snap. Oh, absolutely it's gonna snap.
Oh, party time. Oh my god, what a block though. The defense
my god.
Dude, not only the blocking, when I say defense, I mean defensive decision making too. That X Factor was incredible.
Yeah. X Factor guard, cancel, and here we are. Oh, the missiles, not quite. Rapid slash. Chris is on fire now. He has to make the hit work. No, he runs out of X Factor. Strider hear you in the back with X Factor. This could still be a problem.
Okay. He thought the Lunar Phase was going to combo. I mean, if you're going to make that combo, you have to commit, so I respect it, but unfortunately the missile just didn't come down in time.
That's unfortunate. Here it goes. Strider hear you. It all is down to Doom, but it's not looking good yet. But this is Chris's Doom, not in 2018.
A little bit of a dance there from Mr. Tong Lee himself. DXP taking another one down. It's all up to Angelic here.
Look,
I don't normally put people on the spot, but I would love to hear. Who you got?
look. Let me tell you something.
Let me hear it.
What is hentai without some tentacles? All right? That's why you got Mr. 3-0 himself in the back. Mr. Angelic, Mr. I'll rush you down. I like Angelic.
You like
It's
Angelic?
not going to
I
be
respect
free.
that. I respect that.
It's not going to be free. All right? These two players are going to scrap it out. And actually, if DXP picks rocks, it will be a little bit harder.
Yes.
But 99 seconds. Good luck.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, Angelic's team is definitely one of the strongest at 99 seconds. Can pretty much convert off of everything, pressure from anywhere. Is he playing on the same stick? Is this the same stick that he was playing on before? Did he fix it? It was the stick again.
Oh, yeah, he's playing on a stick.
Oh.
He's okay. Yeah, he'll be fine.
As long as it works out. I say that only from a place of concern and worry for him and his play. That's all.
He was having some issues with his sticks yesterday.
Yeah.
And he borrowed my stick for the duration of the tournament. But I think he said, you know, he's gonna just go in and not be too serious about it.
Yeah.
And just have some fun.
That and I think there's a vendor that does stick stuff here, so he might have got it repaired too. Who knows? But we'll see if he can keep it together here against DXP.
Yeah, this is rocks. I couldn't tell, but woo! Oh, double trigger. Is he gonna get this? Oh, he does.
Oh, drops his combo though. Really rare. Dropped the standing heavy and double trigger. Is able to reach.
Yeah, he's gonna wait. Vajra is called, but the judgment cut is too big. Oh no.
Half the damage on the Squid twos. Continue to try and lock down Dormammu. Goes for the super. Almost connects, but DXP tight on the defense.
Yep, there's a chicken guard right there just to ensure the punish on the lunar phase. Is he gonna X? He is. He needs the momentum. He needs the. He needs to not mess up his combos. Not like this.
Definitely a nightmare ending to that one. He's going to be able to get the DHC into the swords, and he finds the hit on Dormammu. What an X Factor.
Wait, no, wait. No, that was all just the wrong timing, so he wasn't able to get the combo.
Yeah.
Is he going to teleport? Oh, he didn't need to press a button, but he went for the tag. Angelic gets clipped. Dr. Doom coming in here to finish the job.
Yeah, it's going to be all up to the Squid. If there was ever a character to bet on here for Angelic coming into this one, this would be it. But DXP full team intact, 2.5 meters.
Ooh!
Okay.
Wait a second. Remember, this is Team Hentai. Who's got the special power up right now? Goes
Mix
for the
up!
mix!
Oh my god, I've literally never seen anyone block that.
It's hard. It's really hard to block. But this is a tall order. Virgil, he's got meter. He's got 2 assists. 1 covering the ground, 1 covering the air. Only so much a lonely 1 eyeball can do. Oh, and that's rude.
That's tough.
That's rude.
Wait, he's not dead. Okay, there we go. And he chips them out in the end. Really nice stuff there from DXP. Closing it out for Team TNS. Little fist bumps all around. Good vibes, you know.
Okay. I mean, it was still pretty close, like I said.
Yeah.
It was pretty close.
Definitely agreed. I mean, that's one of the things about playing against Point Virgil is that it can be a very close game, and the life bars can tell a very different story because it is an incredibly explosive team, and the team can rotate and play with anybody on point, so that keeps the health bars pretty healthy.
Yeah, and again, Virgil with a really strong ground assist, especially rocks. You could see every time he was hitting Wolverine, Angelic really likes to make sure that Shuma assist is covered really far away, right?
Yes.
But Virgil's reach is so far. He kept clipping Shuma with stand heavy, and even judgment cuts, double trigger judgment cuts.
Yeah.
And Shuma just kept getting clipped, so he never was able to cover Wolverine very well.
Yeah, it can be really tough, especially in that matchup. Like you said, once DT is active, the spacings become a little more particular. But it looks like we have our next matches coming up. I see Sacktap come to the stage, which is going to be very nice to see. Sacktap's been playing really exceptionally well this weekend. I
believe he's in winners top 8? Or?
He's definitely in top 8. I'm not sure if it's winners or losers, but he is certainly in top 8.
Got you.
So yeah, Sacktap has been playing out of his damn coconut. It's been really, really nice to watch. He's got Amongst Shadows next to him, so I'm assuming
Coconut,
that is a
huh?
part of the team. Hey, listen, man. I just be trying to pick words, you know? It's just darts at a dartboard, and sometimes it sticks.
I like it. I like the creative use in your vocabulary.
Oh, my God.
I didn't do too well in my 10th grade English class, so I keep forgetting.
You're saying
all
I
of
aced the 10th grade? You'd be wrong.
it.
But it looks like this is their team. It's going to be Sacktap, Amongst Shadows, and Artiztikk, it seems.
The team name is Art Amongst Sacks.
Respectable.
Yeah, very creative team. I liked it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, and they're going to be facing off against Team Not Mexico. Team Not Mexico here is going to be the likes of...
Kevin Ha
Okay.
and Silent Mexican.
Oh, you're handing out the Red Bull. Why? How are they getting Red Bull? I don't have Red Bull. How do I
Coming
not
to
have
the
Red Bull?
stages, Red Bull.
Yeah, very nice stuff. Hey, can I get one?
I got Liquid Death. You want
No,
some
it's
Liquid
okay.
Death?
No, but it looks like, yeah, Team Not Mexico is going to be the play here. I see StreamBurger. I see Wolf. That's going to be
Wait,
very fun to watch.
how's that team not Mexico?
I don't know. And that's is that Gouken Respek and the other players? So it's StreamBurger, TA Wolf, and Gouken Respek. So
This is like very Team Mexico. We got Wolf on here. Gouken Respek actually speaks a fairly fluent Spanish, actually.
this is like.
Very surprising.
Are you
So-
saying this is team mostly Mexican? What are you doing, dude?
All right, hold on. Don't kick me off commentary.
No. He said, wait.
Wait.
Okay, but yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see these two play. It's gonna be StreamBurger up first,
I
and it
haven't
looks
seen
like
StreamBurger in a while.
Artiztikk will be up next. StreamBurger was wearing a. He's wearing it again today. It's a super fire hoodie. It's got like there's a Shuma inspired. For
Oh.
sure. Shuma inspired for sure.
haven't
It's like an octopus hoodie. It's very cool.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it very much.
I will say that this has been one tournament where the Marvel players have been pretty well dressed. I've been pretty impressed
was-
with everyone.
Just talking about that yesterday when I was commentating Strive. I was just looking and I was like, you know what? FGC's kind of dripped today. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they've been upping their game for sure. We've moved past what I'm wearing in the sweatpants and a t-shirt. Everybody's been a little more calculated in their outfits, and I like that. It's good. It's a good upgrade. Thank you so much. I
Oh,
love you.
Alex heard you. Thank you so much.
All
Yeah.
right. So looks like we are already getting started here. It's going to be Artiztikk to lead off against StreamBurger, and there's that round start high time that we see pretty often.
Yeah. I mean, you just saw this team very recently, literally just a match ago. Artiztikk, DXP, both very aggressive players. Both play this team pretty strong. StreamBurger, I mean, they're both from SoCal, so I'm pretty sure they're not, off on the matchup knowledge or anything. And of course, StreamBurger with the Storm Shuma shell that you just saw from Angelic. This should be a kill with one pillar right here. Okay, doesn't need it.
Yeah, it can be really tough. I mean, luckily for Artiztikk in this situation, there's no better place in the world to live to have Thor experience than SoCal. So
You're right. There's like 3-4 players here.
the
in SoCal.
three of the 4 best Thors in the world are in this place. So
Who's the fourth?
all of them.
I don't even know who the 4th Thor player
Like
is.
Abigail, right?
Oh, Abigail.
That'd be in the top 4, right?
Man, you went overseas for that one.
Listen,
All right,
that's how far you got to go for the next Thor. But Artiztikk, unfortunately, dropping a Doom combo, very rare here. SoCal always tells me they have the best Dooms, but we're dropping normal combos.
Doom combos nonetheless. But give them a break. We're in their home state right now. Wait, what? Okay, I thought it was going to be, some,
Yeah, he was,
new switch.
he was definitely doing some custom stuff there, but it does not quite work out. He's going to X-Factor, actually.
Uh-oh. X-Factor into orbs just to kill Thor. But Shuma Garat, he's looming in the back. What is it going to be? Purple Shuma.
Nice defense here from StreamBurger.
Okay, X-Factor's out from Artiztikk. Actually, I could see StreamBurger pulling this out. I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, he has Chaos. He kills Strider without needing any meter, and he has Chaos Dimension to kill Doom. This is absolutely a one-touch game now.
Oh, he could go for the guard break if he really wanted to. That's a cross-up. Yep.
Oh, the squid knowledge.
Yeah, it's, what can I say? Arizona players, they know. But unfortunately, not going to be good enough there for StreamBurger. Artistick's gonna give him a next.
Yeah, so instead, The next player to come up is going to be Gouken Respek here. Gouken, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Gouken is a She-Hulk player.
Yes.
I really like She-Hulk, and I wish she was better. I will say, I will lead off with, I think she's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because when you think about She-Hulk and the amount of changes she got, it's not like what was her biggest change was she can't chain her crouching light, right? And then her super is different. But beyond that, I don't think she was changed too much. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Crouching heavy slide hurt too. It's
Yeah.
significantly smaller.
Okay,
but that's
it.
it though. Other than that, it's pretty similar. And she got light pull, which sucks because if you miss a blink, you're dead. You're minus 700 if you miss a. If you're holding forward and you miss a blink, you're just dead.
Yeah. I felt like it was a little, people were just kind of overreacting on She-Hulk back in vanilla days. But She-Hulk she could still do work if you're not ready for the matchup. Especially Gouken's, I wouldn't say weird team, a more obscure team. I would say. Well, I believe it's what She-Hulk, Storm.
I think he plays Storm,
Amy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, which is actually
Trish.
Is definitely a weird team that is very particular about it, but when it has the right touches and gets the right situations, it's very high damage actually.
Okay.
Storm is an amazing DHC.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually he has two full screen DHC stuff, right? Storm, Amy Elemental Super. So this team can definitely snipe you.
Yeah.
If you're not ready, like Storm will kill your assist like in a second. So we'll see if Gouken Respek can actually approach. I mean, this is Virgil we're talking about. Look at this.
Yeah, and that beam opens it up early. Lunar phase. He's gonna have to look for a reset, and he does.
Nope. Whirlwind assist. There's that pull.
That's a good cancel though, but still gets caught off the attempt at the wall jump there. If he does choose to go for the butt slam off of the wall jump, he is armored, but unfortunately it was just a little too far away.
Jenny, not like this. Oh no, Artiztikk. Okay.
He got hit with his own tech, the office tag.
Speaking of looking good, I just want to say Gouken Respek is the alternate costume team. That's kind of sick.
Sometimes it's sick. It really depends on your characters. Like when Wolf plays it, I do not like alternate Spencer.
Oh, alternate Spencer. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not about that one. I'm not about a ginger Nathan Spencer. Oh, clothesline.
Oh, I like the idea for the chase down, but it's not quite there. Artiztikk, great punish.
The mix-up is a median to a cross. Oh, push block. Finally, Gouken Respek gets some space, but unfortunately, no meter. It's not good.
Wasn't able to find the launcher there to be able to convert. Staying on the ice skates here to keep himself safe, but gets connected on, and this might be a conversion.
No, is he going to get it? Devil Trigger makes everything a lot easier, that's for sure. Okay. Gouken Respek spent the defensive X Factor just to see the mix-up, but still under pressure. Finally has 2 meters, maybe might be able to make something work.
Okay, was looking for the Humbucker. Tried to hit the dash up was really smart because he actually can low profile the beam, but couldn't quite get his button out in time.
Misses it, but doesn't matter. We're gonna spend the meter. Storm, Aurora Monroe coming in with 3 meters. I mean, it's a lot and not a lot at the same time. It's a lot, but not enough.
Yeah,
definitely. He needs like 7 meters to come back.
At that point, we might as well do Dragon Balls too. He's definitely got some work to do.
Storm needs to grab all the Dragon Balls and summon back her entire team.
I was going to say, he said, give me the ultimate power. That's going to be a closeout from Artiztikk. Really nice showing as he continues to move forward here. Sacktap and Amongst Shadows, chilling. Liquid Death, Red Bull. They said, I need to get hydrated, need to get that energy. Not to play, though. Artistick's going to do the work.
Yeah.
So sitting down has been the commentary homie this weekend. It's been very fun to finally get to meet Wolf in person, and he's going to be sitting down to show us the talent.
This is your first time, huh?
I've met him in passing a couple times. This is my first formal engagement with Wolf. He's a very nice guy. He's an absolute homie. It's been very nice too. That's been one of the nicest things about getting as involved as I have in the Marvel community, and it coming back off of Parsec and Morg into the real world is getting to meet people. Putting names to faces has been really nice. It's been
yeah.
cool.
I was watching in the crowd yesterday, and I didn't even know the faces to a lot of these players.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, I was like, oh, who's that guy?
What's this little doggy?
Dude.
What's the little doggy in the back? What is he doing? What are you doing in here?
Okay, I was like, that's not a corgi, is it? Is it a corgi?
I don't. It looks kind of like it. What is he doing in there?
The butt looks like corgi.
Yeah, it does.
God, yeah, it's so cute.
Is that Kevin's dog? Yeah, it's Kevin. Little puppy. Well, I completely derailed my story because I saw a dog. Sorry.
I didn't. Yeah. I didn't even realize. Didn't even realize.
Oh my god.
All right, T.A. Wolf. Let's see if he can bring it back. Yet another person playing the all-off team. But high time on the anti-air. Cash money.
Definitely incredibly strong here going against the attempts at the pipes there. It's one thing that we talk about often is Hagar. The pipe is a very threatening tool once it comes out, but double-digit startup frames, you can usually just go up and stop him or anti-air him.
I mean, Wolf is trying, but Artiztikk is doing a really good job of just kind of staying away. Yes, Doom is bleeding, but you know, I'm not too worried. We were round-trip glitching. Oh, no. How do you feel about that raw tag?
Oh, I mean, I am generally not a fan of the raw tags here, and especially, I know that this is a very particular player matchup thing, but especially against players from SoCal, they are very used to raw tags, and they are exceptional at punishing them because they do them so often. Like no troll.
And you know who started that trend? I'm not a SoCal player, but I'm pretty sure Clockwork is the one.
Yes.
Who popularized that?
I think so.
Very good at it. Not just in Marvel 3, he was good at it in Marvel 2 too. Oh no, Spear Flame!
Oh, he got the
what
stagger
the hell?
Nook's character comes in, I think he still hits him. No, he's able to mash out. Oh my god.
That would have been legendary.
That would have been unbelievable, yeah.
But here, Doom actually goes down. Ooh. Oh no! Oh wait. Okay, I get it. Okay, no. The Diablo, he's escaped.
Oh my god, he gets hit with the cross up. There's just no way.
That's the oldest trick in the book, but always works still. Of course. Wait a second.
He always does. He says for the fans.
Yeah? That's for the fans?
We'll call it for the fans, but that is Artiztikk taking it down over Team Not Mexico. Really, really nice showing from them. I'm just going to call it Team Artiztikk until somebody else plays.
Team Artiztikk. Yeah, honestly, I didn't see anyone else on that team. I only saw Artiztikk.
Yeah, I mean, they are doing a good job modeling for Red Bull and Liquid Death, but they are not quite playing any Marvel at this point. But it looks like they are going to stay up and have an opportunity to do it again because Team TNS is the next team to step up. They're going to be playing against them here in a moment.
Yeah, they definitely do a pretty good job of standing there looking pretty, especially Sacktap and his slides.
Yeah,
and
of course.
The shirt that has his name on it.
Comfort over everything. I agree with that
gosh.
for sure. But yeah, I guess to expand on that a little bit more, what we were talking about before, I saw a dog and completely derailed us.
It happens. That's like the Frosty Faustings last weekend. They had a camera, like a big floofy cat.
Yeah, dude, Big Willie Cam.
You were there, right?
And I was not there, but I got to see the legend of Big Willie Cam.
Big Willie Cam.
But yeah, that's definitely, it was one thing for me was like, I guess a pretty welcoming thing from the Marvel community was everybody's pretty set in stone, pretty established with like friendships and things like that. So I was a little worried when I was like first really getting into it that I was going to be like, you know, just like somebody else's friend, like friend of a friend. But everybody was really warm and accepting. It was pretty cool. So if you guys are getting involved in the community, dude, it's pretty much the most welcoming group of people I've ever interacted with. So.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm just gonna go off on that as well. Like, all you gotta do is attend one of these events and just come up to anyone, just say hi. You know, just let us know. Tell us about your story a little bit. Let me know what team you're playing. You know what it is. And then tell me, like, you know, how long you've been wanting to come out, because I can't tell you how many times someone just came up to me and was like, oh, I'm so-and-so, and I'll either recognize them from the stream chat, or I just, you know, it'll be a new player. But regardless, I always have a great time meeting people and, like, listening to, like, oh, yeah, like, I've seen you in the chat, like, blah, blah, blah. We've talked so much. It's good to finally meet you and stuff like that. And honestly, I was like that.
Yeah.
That was me. I don't know how many years ago, like, very many years ago, very many moons ago. But I was like that too, and I said, oh, you know, I'm, you know, been watching you, blah, 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 let's play, or, you know, whatever. It's like,
exactly.
I always tell people, if you want to play with me, just come up to me and say, let's play. I am always down unless I'm running around playing other tournament games or commentating.
Well, of course, so it looks like Tong has walked over under the. So they're swapping up the order here. It looks like it's gonna be Amongst Shadows. So we're gonna see if we can have Team Amongst Shadows here. See if he can clean it up this time.
I mean, Amongst Shadows, definitely on the up and up, man.
Yes.
Like big contributor to the scene. You know, he's also been helping with the modding and you know, running events and you know, coming with cool content ideas. And he's been traveling to more events now, which is really awesome to see. One of those like crowd pleaser kind of players too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely a crowd pleaser.
I found out this weekend too that he's actually cracked the Guitar Hero also. I
Yeah.
did not know. I watched it. Him and Angelic were sitting down, had a setup. I was like, dude, y'all are kind of nice. What is this?
Yeah. Did you actually see the match? Like,
I was watching them play. I was like, damn, y'all are kind of it's kind of crazy.
Okay. Yeah, that's my boy Psychelic. I was gonna put some money in there. I didn't know if they did their money match already.
Oh, they were
know?
they were gonna play for money. I didn't know that. I just watched them play.
They were gonna play for money.
That's fire. Well, hopefully they haven't yet, so I can spectate that. That'd be kinda
Can you
nice.
imagine the Marvel crowd behind them and just
Oh my
watching two
God,
players
dude.
just slamming all the notes? Oh man.
We'll see as Sacktap. Sacktap is so confident in his team that he said, I'm not even going to watch. I'll go do something else. You guys handle it. Light work. I'm going to go do whatever I'm doing.
That's final boss Sacktap.
He's not even going to watch. He doesn't even care.
Yeah, he's got a back turn. He's like, I got more important business to attend to.
But it looks like Amongst Shadows and Frankie G are going to be the leadoffs here. I think that the team order from TNS is going to be set. I think that Frankie is generally the best leadoff. I think Tong is a great counter pick, especially if he's gotten to watch someone play once. And DXP is safe and solid, really good anchor.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that that order setup. I mean, Thomas, I wouldn't say he's like a black horse, but if you're just not ready for him, like Point Strider,
Yeah, it's really weird for sure.
It's weird because you're like, okay, if I hit him, he's done, right? But then you find out that it's really hard to hit this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, plus knowing the ranges at which he can threaten Buddha Palm is incredibly important. If you don't have enough Strider experience, you don't know where he can short hop on you, he will definitely hit you with the KOF stuff really quick.
I hate you Florida players.
What do you mean, dude?
You and your Buddha Palms.
What do you mean? Listen, all I'm saying is that if I just regurgitate what I'm told. Marvello said that to me. I trust Marvello.
Yeah.
Shouts to Marvello.
Of course.
And now, of course, I'm just going to regurgitate it. Come on, man.
Buddha Palms. I got you. I understand what you mean by Buddha Palm. I understand.
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, that's the short hop with Strider when you go for the instant overhead stuff. But yeah, that's knowing the ranges where he can effectively threaten that is so important because if you are quick enough, especially if you are a player with execution like Amongst Shadows, you can get it on characters like Rocket Raccoon. Every character is threatened by that instant overhead if you have fast enough hands.
And it's not just that. The range that you're talking about for Buddha Palm is essentially almost half screen.
Yep. Because
Strider's dash has so much momentum that if you dash into the Buddha Palm, you will essentially be over on top of them, and just to hit him on an overhead. It's really tough because usually you might want to be blocking low because of slide, right? Slide into assist is pretty popular as well. So if Strider does slide assist, and of course he has bolts, he can actually absolutely get a conversion off of it. But that's not the real danger. You have to really worried about the other stuff. And then he's got like wall clings and teleports on top of that. Like, come on, how are you gonna block?
We'll see. Hopefully the game plan from Frankie G is just not block, but it's going to be the Nova start here. I mean, this is personally my favorite point matchup in the game. I think Nova versus Magneto really showcases, I guess, the best of the neutral from this game. But Frankie G said, neutral's not really my thing. We're just going to take the kill.
My neutral is holding forward and making sure you die. And proven so. Magneto back. He's actually going to cross up the fadeaway. I love the fadeaway.
Oh my God. Dude, he puts on the dishwashing, the Dexter's mom gloves.
Oh, the Dexter's mom gloves. We're actually going to get a double super here. Okay, puts out a Grace just for, you know, a little bit of added pressure. Wait, if he throws, he can actually OTG, but is he going to shoot the flames? He is. Going to shoot another one? No. Swords.
So
Here it
comes back, but it's a little too far away, so the tracking was a tiny bit off.
Yeah, Frankie is having a lot of trouble against his zoning pattern right here, especially since almost threw him, not quite.
Oh, my
that's
God.
rude.
Doesn't kill him off of it, but guaranteed chip here unless he gets the DHC off.
Oh, no. I don't know. I think that was preemptive. I think... Oh, no. X Factor doesn't... You gotta wait.
Okay, he's continuing to try and look for chip. Goes for the launcher. Strange with a notoriously bad launcher. Still works out. Almost goes for 2.
Where did that flip come
I
from?
didn't ever see it.
What the heck? Oh, wall cling. That's a cross-up. Keep it easy. Yes.
When did... I need to see a replay of that. When did he get that flame out?
I didn't really remember. The more important thing is when did he get the grace out?
Yeah, that too.
Okay. So what happened was when Frankie had super jump with Doom and was trying to avoid, he laid one just right when he palmed an Eye of Agamotto. It's real sneaky because that comes in handy in the long term. That was really cool.
Yeah, that, and if you lay them behind, if you're able to lay them behind you and you can get past them, the flame just tracks behind. You kind of forget about it.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, sometimes the flame takes forever, especially if you put the full team on the other side of the stage, not the screen, the stage.
Yes.
And you shoot a flame from the other side. Yeah, it's gonna take a few seconds for the flame to come back, and that could really, really surprise a lot of people.
Strange is dangerous to me because Strange is one of those characters where I watch people play him and I'm like, this is sick, I want to do this. And I pick him and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this.
No.
I change my mind.
Do not make your life any more difficult than it already is. But this is a great pick. Again, like you were talking about, the counter pick for Tong. If it will force, I mean, I can only assume it will force Among Shadows to not pick Nova, but yeah, he's actually going to pick Strider. Nova against Hulk is not very fun. I'm sure you know all about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that and Strider has an okay zoning game against Hulk. It's kind of tough because you have to be very preemptive. You can see he's meeting him in the air quite often, which you have to do against Hulk as Strider. But otherwise, it's mostly just a runaway game here from Strider and multi-touches.
I mean, this is his first touch. This is his second touch here. Do you think he'll be able to kill?
Should be able to now. He's going to build up a third meter. It's just about how he wants to dump it. It's going to be Legion into the DHC. Doesn't even need the DHC, actually.
That's rare to kill Hulk off of that. Oh, that was such a great setup. Actually crossed him up. Made Tong a little bit harder to do hard drive out of the corner. Oh, I'm actually a little scared now. Sentinel's alive.
Yeah, I mean, the game plan normally here from Tong, yeah, is able to get the air throw somehow.
How did he react to that? He X-Factored and an air grabbed him? I thought he was old.
Listen, I say all the time that Tong has the best air throws in the business.
He had to X-Factor just to air throw him, too.
Oh, my God. So now it's another kill here. Hagar, the incoming mix-up, cross-up. Same side. Oh, my God.
I'm rolling my eyes right now.
Team Super. And one of the nicest things about playing Rocket Punch is your Team Super is ridiculous.
I see. You get the jazz hands instead of the Hyper Sentinel Force, allowing him for more damage on the Team Super.
So if you play anti-air, Rocket Punch, and Lariat, and your Team Super is Body Splash, Microwave, Ground Pound. So you get like a crazy extension. The Ground Pound knocks them down again with the rocks from Hulk. You get the drop kick again, so you can Team Super again. You can you can dump all 5 meters. I mean, I don't know why you would ever need to kill anything that hard, but like you definitely can.
Some people have like 12, 50 million, billion health in this game, and you have to dump 5 meters just cause, or just a flex.
Oh, but it's got a little tougher here now. This is. It's rare to say that Ghost Rider has a very strong matchup. Tong's team is horrible against Sacktap's team. This is terrible.
I bet.
Rocket Punch is not helpful. Not having drones does not help. Hulk armor gets broken by almost everything Ghost Rider does. This would be a hell of an upset in a 1-to-1.
He's not even close enough for Hagar unless it's 99 seconds. And Sacktap already has his Hagar. Look at this.
Oh, but that is a good way to go. He's able to land the hit somehow.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, sway. Okay.
Neo said if there's an H, there's a way. So you can definitely make it work.
And he killed Ghost Rider. That was what he needed. I mean, it's not to say that Arthur won't be an issue, but here we go. Grabbed him.
Rocket. Oh, it's just too small.
Body. Unless he was too slow as well.
I think he was just too small.
Ooh.
Oh, the medium hooligan's a little too far away.
Wait a second, he was ready?
Mashing S?
Just like that? He was just gonna do it? All right, Sacktap, this is the break he needed. No, that was the break Tong needed. Sorry, I switched the names up. I was looking at the other screens. Yeah, definitely, Haggard going down here is gonna be a godsend for Tong. Gold armor Arthur is no joke, but just remember, this gold armor does not last forever.
And the 2 characters left on Tong's team can both very happily OTG Arthur, but there's not going to need to be an OTG. The frying pan straight away.
Yeah. That was... No,
That is a terrible matchup for Tong that he has managed to overcome somehow. I mean, a lot of people have said that Tong is one of the best first-to-one players in the game.
That's an understatement. One of the best. Yeah, he might be top 5.
Yeah, he's definitely
3.
in the conversation. I didn't want to overtalk it, but he is definitely widely considered one of the scariest first-to-one players to have ever touched the game.
It's not just the team. Look at him. The moment he gets momentum, he starts flexing, he starts talking, he starts dancing, he looks you straight in the eye. You want to avoid eye contact at all costs.
This stage setup is really, really good for it, though, because the farther away from you are, the weaker he gets because you can't hear him talk. Because when he knows you can hear him, it only makes him stronger.
Talking. Yeah, he starts talking a lot.
It only makes him stronger when he knows he can hear you.
Yeah, that actually happened to me one time. It didn't get to me or anything. I just kind of messed up, but I was up 2-0 against him. And then he started talking, all this mess. I'm like, man, you better shut your... And then I lost. yeah, I guess he got to me in that way.
Yeah, it's tough. The game outside the game, dude, it's hard to play. I don't like it.
It's okay. I'm well emboldened by the Marvel community.
Emboldened. It's maybe.
Yeah,
Listen, I am not. I am a noise-canceling headphone and tournament kind of guy. So I am unfortunately in Tampa. We have a very large crowd standing behind people playing, and if I ever top 8, I am noise-canceling headphones. I'll get some from the gun range. I can't deal with it.
I got Angelic and all them to deal with, so my ears are full. But speaking of being full, Artiztikk is eating right now because he's about to finish his happy birthday combo, and then wait,
he's gone for sure.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. And then Spear Flame. Thank you.
Yep, just take the kill there. So now it's all up to Sentinel here for Tong. We might just be seeing the next player come in.
Hold on, X Factor. 4 meters, X Factor.
It's not going to happen, right? He missed a Tiger Knee. That's not a good sign.
It is a good sign if Artiztikk can't punish it.
Oh. Okay, another good stop there. Taking a little bit of damage from the Plasma Beam, but not too big of a deal.
He's gonna keep him away into Spiral Swords. That's good. But hold on.
He tried to air throw, but the beam was too clutch.
Yeah. It was definitely going to be deja vu again. He was going to X Factor cancel into air throw, but unfortunately, a little bit preemptive. The Doom Beam did flip him. You're right.
And it's going to be Artiztikk facing off against DXP, a matchup we've seen quite often between these two.
You're telling me this is going to be a mirror match to end this off?
A mirror match to end it off. I do believe that generally DXP has a slightly higher win rate in these two playing. I know the chat will correct me if I'm wrong. They always do. I love you guys.
Is DXP like the sensei in this?
I think that DXP has a slightly higher win rate. I would say it's probably like 6-4, 55-45 DXP, to my knowledge.
You're saying DXP Senpai is about to put Artiztikk into his...
They said, can the teacher become the master, or is the master just... Oh my God, we'll find out. That's gonna be exciting to see.
Yeah, that's actually very poetic, honestly. The two anchor players, SoCal players, here in SoCal, Riverside, California. It's going to be a pretty interesting match. Explosive would be an understatement for that. But, yeah, definitely DXP is coming down to go to the... No.
Yeah, I was gonna
say less. No more.
Oh, my God. See, production has been trying to get me this weekend. He doesn't know that he's been trying to get me. He keeps trying to get me drinking, but he hasn't got me yet. It's been close, but he hasn't managed to do it. And he's acting like he doesn't hear me right now. Look at him. Shouts to Lucas. Love that guy.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little parched. I have to take...
But again, we are just waiting for the 2 players to get ourselves set up. Not too much coming through here. Thank you again for joining us for the team tournament today, and top 8s to come through as well. You'll see a little more of both of us today.
Definitely right after this team tournament. Not a top 8, not in Marvel, but Guilty Gear Strive.
Yes.
Will be really, really, really fun to watch. So don't go anywhere. There's a lot of talent. It's really stacked.
Did you get to play Strive this week?
Oh, I did.
Oh, how'd you do? Did you get 9th? Yeah.
Why'd you ask that?
Oh my God! Listen, man, just for clarity, you know what I'm saying?
I wanted to repeat undefeated. I wanted to do the top 8 commentary, and then Tong had to pull me out to play top 8. But unfortunately, yeah, I got hit with the 9th place curse.
Are you still on Anji?
I still playing Anji.
Okay, very nice.
Yep. Very fun.
That's good. Really, really good. I think he's a good character.
Yeah,
I think most characters in the game are good.
He's very solid. He's a much more complete character than he was before. But I hope that this set will be very complete.
Yes.
To my satisfaction here. Whoa! Who's going in the offense? DXP, of course.
Yeah, he's able to get the first hit there. I mean, the most important thing about this matchup, as we always say, is surviving the first round of swords. Unfortunately, Artiztikk loses priority. DXP gets started first, and the TAC comes through, and this is a huge momentum swing.
Man, it's everything about that 9-9-second interaction just kind of shows me where they are in this mirror. But actually, can he finish this? Oh, he does.
Yeah, it was definitely a very he knows than I know type of opening for sure.
Yep. Can't believe it. Opened up Stinger. Oh my God. DXP though, 0 meters. Artiztikk with 3.5.
Ooh, a little shimmy there, was trying to threaten. Next step here for DXP is he's got to snap in the Strider. Does not want to play the Anchor Strider mirror.
Actually, he did try to punish Strider a little bit more. Unfortunately, Strider left on DXP's side. The air throw from Artiztikk. What's the conversion? I would imagine a TC, but unfortunately broken by DXP.
Look at with Legion, actually pretty smart there. Puts him pretty far away since it wasn't swords. He's able to kind of get out scot-free.
Yeah. Oop. Okay, got Virgil out. Virgil is healing. Someone's not healing. Someone's bleeding.
Oh, look for the foot dive. Rapid Slash actually interrupts the super there. DXP still sitting pretty far ahead in this.
DXP is, yeah, this mirror interaction is just really good. His Virgil calls have been on point except for that one. I had to commentate it.
Of course.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, still trying to be as evasive as possible, escaping, but no, the Vajra is so good at holding that in check.
Yeah. You're only so evasive until a ninja foot comes on your head. But Artiztikk, this might be what he needs. Oh, he messed that up. You can tell.
Gonna go for the Graham there. Instant overhead. Gets him with the hard kick. It's not quite high enough though. Strider kind of small, but he still finds the foot dive. Team TNS, DXP. He said,
DXP Senpai said, better luck next time, kid. And we'll move Team TNS forward again.
Yeah, so really, really strong showing there from Team TNS. He's going to be moving on forward. Pretty well done. And they're going to be moving on and facing off against 2 Morrigans, 1 Thor. Is going to be the next match here against Team TNS.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to enjoy this match on the sidelines in the crowd as I'm going to replace myself with Wolf. So don't go anywhere. And I'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll be back in just a moment. Don't worry too much about that. But as we get the 2 players sitting down, we are going to have, like I said, Team TNS versus the Team 2 Morrigans, 1 Thor. We'll have to see what the order ends up being for these guys coming into play. As we get ourselves rolling here, Nam taking his leave. And joining me, the one and only. How are you doing, my friend?
I am doing great. I'm happy to be here. This has been some good matches, you know, for the team tournament. Great stuff. Nail biters all around.
Yeah, seriously. So how did you feel your team Team Not Mexico did? How you guys are happy with your performance?
Pretty good. Some jank stuff happened.
Yep.
I wasn't even expecting to play really, so that was always nice. And yeah, just it's been a fun tournament.
Yeah, I mean that's always nice. It's hard to I feel like first to one creates the most jank situations for sure because everyone is playing scrambly. Everybody is definitely a throw everything in the kitchen sink in one game kind of a format. So you're more likely to get some very bonkers interactions.
Yeah, everybody just brings out the one mix-up that's going to work one time on one player only for the rest of eternity, and they just bring it out, you know? They'll do the hard read and the hard read and the hard read.
Yeah, I mean, I like seeing that, though. That's my favorite type of play. I like seeing people go for the fireworks a little bit. I was also talking about with J-Dog. J-Dog has the one mix-up that everybody gets hit by once where he does the meaty Hulk, like the rocks. And if you push block it, he guard breaks you. And I was like, okay, that's the classic only works once, but like you're guaranteed you're good for it once every time.
Yeah, it's just really strong. And then there's layers to it. So because if people see you do it, they'll expect it, and you can do something entirely different.
Exactly. So, like we said, it's going to be Team TNS still up to bat here off the win. It's going to be facing off against 2 Morrigans, 1 Thor. So, Rock Mode going to be the lead off again.
Okay, I think this is going to be a little bit crazy. I think Tong is going to truly shine in this set for Team TNS because he's very good at putting fear into people. And against players that play Morrigan and MODOK and Thor, the lame stuff, you have to get in their heads.
Yeah,
you have to make them scared because fear is what produces mistakes, you know? And
agreed.
First to one. That's all you need.
And that's crazy, too, because when looking at matchups on paper, MothMan might be the hardest on-paper matchup for Tong in this room. And he still does very well in the matchup.
Yeah, pretty strong. And I know, in this game, you can just ignore matchups sometimes. It really comes down to a player versus player scenario. Another really important thing is that the Frankie G factor, you know? Because people never want to lose to Frankie because it hurts you, right? It doesn't hurt you in-game, it hurts you mentally and physically if you lose to Frankie. So nobody wants to have that defeat there. The G fuel is powerful. And then Professor X Pride in the back, just slicing and dicing all the way. You know, he's pretty strong. So I think it's a very balanced team. And it might be an advantage against a team that's so defensive, right? Like Team 2 Morrigans, 1 Thor.
Completely fair. I mean, DXP is definitely a threat to win the main bracket at this point. Has been playing so well. So hopefully he can keep his momentum rolling, as we've said. Frankie G, though, is going to be the leadoff batter. That's the expected call for sure. I mean, Magneto's a very well-rounded, good character to send out first. I wouldn't change up the order for a thing for these guys.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid order, honestly, and we'll just have to wait and see how things go. You know, it's first to one. Anything can happen. You can get blown up at the start of a match for a bad assist call. So you have to be very, very aware when you do things. Yeah,
and one of the scary things about the, Team 2 Morrigans, too, is not only does it have 2 Morrigans on the team, but Rock is playing Follow My Lead, which is also an incredibly strong first-to-one mix-up type of team. So even if the Morrigan fails out, if Doom touches the ground and gets to live for more than 3 seconds and that timer runs up, he's going to push 2 buttons X Factor, and there's absolutely nothing you can do.
You can do one thing. You can close your eyes and let whatever god you believe in take the wheel.
Yeah.
And sometimes you block it, you know, but
That's
sometimes you don't. I do notice that Rock is not a very team super happy type of Doomami. He'll like save it for the precise moment. So that could be a disadvantage in this set. Maybe he'll have to do something he's not accustomed to. And stepping out of your comfort zone is also hard. Frankie's a man that thrives in scrambles, you know, the way he plays. Nobody knows what he's doing, you know. If the crowd doesn't know what he's doing and the opponent doesn't know what he's doing and Frankie doesn't know how he's doing, how are you supposed to guess?
That's completely fair. I mean, Frankie definitely is fast and furious. That's the easiest way to put it. He knows when to tap the brakes, especially when depending on the character he has in front. But when it comes to Virgil, man, he outpaces people. It's hard to say anything else about it. The man plays fast and furious, and it's really easy to let him impose that pace on you, and not everyone can play at that frantic speed like Frankie does.
Yeah, you know, not even Frankie can play at the speed his mind plays. His hands might be too slow to keep up. So we'll have to see if Rock Mode is ready for the Frankie G experience, you know? It sounds like a theme park attraction, but no, it's actually a horror ride. We'll have to see what happens here, Proxy. I'm excited. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that's been following us so far here at Festival of Fights. It's been a great event. Lots of Marvel to be played, lots of faces to just meet up. You know, it's rare nowadays where we see East, West in the same event with everything that's been going on. So it's cool to just have the community join together. We're just one big family. So shout outs to everybody watching us on the stream. Love you guys for supporting.
Yeah,
and
seriously.
of course, love you, Proxy, for holding it down
Thank
on the
you.
mic. One of the greatest to ever do it.
Appreciate you, man. Too kind for sure.
And Frankie with Point Virgil.
I've seen him play this a few times.
Let's ask production if they can just put the one there on Rock side, because I don't believe in Frankie's Point Virgil. See, he's just not used to it. But you know what? Sometimes fate smiles at you. I would have gotten rid of Morrigan there, you know, because there's no Virgil to worry about. There's Dog Virgil, but it's way more prone to mix-ups. There's no Helmbreaker, so we might see something here. Frankie getting chipped out, though, does get the meteors. Magneto gets blown up, and just as we were saying, happy boo-boos are very common in first to one, Proxy.
Yeah, absolutely. So now it's going to be down to Dr. Doom coming in. Magneto still on a little bit of a grip of life, but half the life from Doom already just from raw fireballs, man. Frankie kind of running out of time on this one.
Oh, my goodness. Frankie might have to, you know, bust out the anchor Magneto right here, maybe tag out Dr. Doom with a DHC. But he's not a believer, you know. He's going to bet the whole farm right here on Magneto, but he gets opened up. Dome's blessed, and Frankie G gets taken out. Rock mode was ready, but it might be all a plan in Team TNS strategy, you know. There's an ancient technique in my country of Mexico. We call it bajar el nivel.
Okay.
Which means we send the worst player first, so they lower their power level, and then you send in the strong one, you know? Not saying Frankie's the worst player or anything. I might be saying it, I'm sorry. But I just think that it could be part of the strategy, you know? If you throw in a hard hitter like Tong or DXP, things could get crazy real quick.
We'll see how Tong does as he gets himself settled in and sitting down. He has been riding the wave for sure. The momentum has been really, really big from Tong. He's already won a couple hard matchups. I mean, another one of the players in the room that is an incredibly difficult matchup for Tong is Sacktap, and he actually beat him in this tournament already. So if he can continue to defy the odds here, playing no neutral assist, it might be able to get it done.
Tong's neutral is his willpower, bro. He does not need any more assists. Tong is just a man on a mission, 24/7. And that's the thing. He's a very cerebral player. It doesn't look like it because of the complexity of his characters, but he really is very smart in the way he plays. It takes a certain type of style to play against Tong, and that style might just be not interacting ever.
Yes.
Because being right next to him is terrifying.
You have to either be unbelievably overly aggressive, or you have to decline every interaction, for sure.
Yeah, and here Tong going for the cross-unders to try and mess up the inputs. That's a classic anti-Morrigan strat. Just trying to get in, and this is what you don't want to see if you're Tong. You know, trying to force a scramble there against Morrigan. But Rock very aware of how to set up the patterns. And a really important thing against fighting Morrigan is you can't really block the Soul Fist because it gives her meter. You want to dodge them. But Tong's team does not have that liberty, so he's going to have to brute force his way forward if he wants to make anything happen against Rock here. Now, Sentinel does have the jump mediums. As soon as Astro's out, I think that might be Tong's cue to go in, Proxy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he has to get across the screen somehow. Trying to jump over here, spends the hard drive. Rock is just very easily able to negate that, though. Dashes straight over.
Ooh, and just ready to blast the ankles. Robot, adios. This is going to be a soul drain loop. Oh, it really hurts, but Sentinel's still alive. Tong just sacrificed it. And Dark Hagar is one of the hardest hitting anchors in the game. Does not have much else, you know, but if you get blessed, it's not going to be a good while. Rock knows this, so he's just trying to play solitaire, you know. He's playing Pong while Tong is playing Marvel here. Proxy, this is bad.
Dude, he almost has hit the standing pipe a couple times, but he's running out of time. He doesn't even get to pop his X Factor. Rock abuses the matchup there and just plays it. I mean, that was by the book. I mean, Tong Lee never really got a chance to be a factor in that one. Once he got pushed away by Morgan the first time, it was kind of curtains.
It was.
Rock kind of beat him on one interaction as soon as he got away the first time.
It was a little bit crazy, but there's still one player on the board, and that is Professor X Pride.
Yes.
The principal of the School for Gifted Young Masters here in SoCal.
Yeah.
So they're not young, but they are mashers now. This has been a couple of years since the office was founded. And he has a very particular style that could be considered extremely strong in first to one, you know?
Yes, agreed. I mean, he is a very impressionable player. I mean, he has a lot of counter picks to him in that he plays all 3 Doom assists at the same level. So depending on the character formation that he's facing off against, he very easily can swap his Doom assist to get himself a better look. So has a lot of options at his disposal. Also playing a very front end heavy team. Essentially 2.5 anchors if you count Doom.
Yeah, it's just that the way you have to fight this team, I don't think is the way Morrigan likes to operate. Because you have to kill Virgil, snap Strider every single time.
Yes.
Because any other results will just be in dealing with a hard-hitting, fast-moving, projectile spamming anchor, and you don't want to be in that situation. So that's why LePirate takes a lot of liberties here. Rock is going to have to eliminate Virgil as soon as possible, Proxy.
DXP is looking for a ton of Helm Breakers too. Like you said in the last matchup, I'm expecting an X Factor on the first hit if DXP doesn't think he can kill. Just making sure that he can get rid of Morrigan. Morrigan is certainly the biggest threat on this team.
We'll have to wait and see here. LePirate doesn't really mind just going for the scrambles there because he's getting that corner position and he's trying to evade Morrigan's escape here. You can see him call the Strider, but it might be too late. Strider gets punished a little bit, puts on the sword to regain the control of the neutral, but Rock has just been pretty smart about it, and that was an interesting tag from LePirate. I've never been a fan of his Dr. Doom, honestly. He makes Dr. Doom look like Charles Xavier every time, Proxy. I'm gonna be real with you.
I mean, that's something that SoCal always tells me. They always tell me they have the best Doom. So it's time for them to put up, I guess.
The best Doom where? Like in their household?
I don't know.
Their neighborhood?
Ask SoCal.
I don't want to ask SoCal, but, well, it's proven to be true, you know? Charles is a powerful mutant after all, and now Rock is going to have to block this mix. Beautiful defense. And Rock Mode's game plan shifts entirely once Morrigan is gone, right?
Yes.
Those 2 meters, las fiestas patronales, as we like to call it in Spanish, they're just too strong. If you call an assist blindly, you're going to get blown up and have to eat a mix.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he lost a meter at some point there. Finds the air throw. This should close out the Doom for DXP. And now Rock, looking at a much better situation here. Going to be able to follow my lead, Virgil, if he wants to.
I think he should, but he might try to save it just for the Strider. And that's what we were discussing a little bit, you know. Rock is a very conservative player in the way that he plays this Doom Ami shell. He doesn't just go for it like many others. And that's the problem. You can just get sliced up, and Ami's not going to have a good time, though. Manages to escape. Rock's Ami, however, I think is the best Ami in the world. No contest.
I respect that.
I don't think anybody can compare out of every active player right now.
Oh, there's a punish!
Oh, this is going to be ARF, paper, slowdown, guess. Left or right?
Oh, the slowdown was very late, actually. DXP gets to get away. Woo! Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Gets the throw right there. And we're saying Rock has maximized this character. Goes straight for the level 3, and Team TNS is sent to the loser's bracket, right?
Yeah, all by Rock. I mean, Rock doing it all on his own. I mean, that's all he really needed. And that is, I guess, I'm gonna say that was a little disrespectful from me personally, saying he can just go for the X Factor there. I have to remember, put some respect on the dog. Rock, obviously, like you said, the best dog in the business, so.
My grandfather used to say, you know, Ami players are just Virgil players that like pets very much. It's the same thing. Powerful anchor, you bet it all on it.
Yeah.
A decent assist, and it paid off. Rock is the best out of all the dogs, the top dog, if you will.
The top dog, respect. It's just too perfect. It writes itself.
It really writes itself, Proxy.
Wow, so we're going to have to wait on another match here for just a moment, guys, but we will have that up for you as soon as possible. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to our little broadcast here at Festival of Fights. It's a little early, so I'm going to need another Red Bull, you know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
What was I going to say?
It gives you wings, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Flight mode is pretty good.
As it, it definitely works out. And there's the doggy again. Look.
Speaking of dogs, we have one here. Shout outs to Kevin's Corgi, Truffy.
Coming through. Hello.
Is just here, being a dog.
Hello, I got very distracted mid-match earlier. I saw her and was like, oh my God. Let's see her running around. Hi. That's a big boost to my day. I appreciate that. That's I needed that. We needed that today.
It'd be like that. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes it is needed, my friend.
Oh my God! But yeah, we got a couple little puppies running on the venue. I saw there's another dog out there too.
Yeah, there's many dogs out here. You know, the AMI players, actual dogs. It's just crazy. But it's been a great event. I'm just so happy to be here. The first time commentating over here at TNS. They've been my friends for like 10 years. I've known Tong almost 10 years.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just happy to see you guys put in so much work and help the Marvel community so much.
Dude, I mean, I personally say it all the time. I mean, we would be playing Marvel and doing the things that we do regardless. So it's nice to be able to get to do it with our friends and family and get to travel and do it.
Absolutely.
So in the end, it's the same result. Even when Infinite was out, even when all the new games were coming out, it was still like the 5 or 6 of us still just going to the Hookah Lounge playing Marvel 3. We would play Infinite for an hour and be like, you guys want to play Marvel? You guys want to play 3? We're like, yeah, let's go play 3.
Yeah. So. Marvel Infinite is like the third part of any sequel, you know? It's just kind of forgettable, you know?
I like it a lot. It is a good game.
It's a good game, but it's not for me.
It's not for me. I agree.
Because I think the beauty of Marvel 3 is that it's just a game where creativity is your only limit. You know,
Yeah,
you can make whatever work. The mobility lets you flow through, and I just felt that Infinite did not represent that. It was more of a set play type of game.
Which set play games are very fun, but it's not usually the type of game that I like to play. So
yeah,
I understand.
Marvel
that
players like being free, you know, running wild, if you will.
I like getting looped.
Yeah. And the best part of playing Marvel 3, I would say, is making your opponent feel like their life choices are regrettable. And that's not something you can really achieve in other games, you know. That's the beauty of this game. And that's why we still play it, and that's why we will still keep playing it. You know, I was seeing the pinball area over there, and I saw it was a crowd of older gentlemen, but I kind of saw myself in them. I was like, maybe in 30 years we'll still be playing Marvel 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's definitely something. And the pinball area was very, very cool. For anybody that has not seen the inside of the venue or hasn't seen anything going on, there is I believe. A world championship qualifier pinball tournament going on the other side of the room. I think the owner told me that there are a handful of the top 20 players in the world in this room. Actually, his business partner is actually ranked 16 in the world currently.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so a lot of incredible talent for arcade gaming in the room today.
Absolutely. I met the pinball equivalent to Daigo in the bathroom yesterday. It was a crazy sequence of events. You know, I went to the bathroom. I did what I have to do.
Of course.
And as soon as I was exiting, some guys were talking to Pinball Daigo. We will name him because I don't know his name. They were like, oh, man, you do so much for this community. You're so godlike. Like, you rank up scores like nobody's ever done it. And I was like, oh, this guy must be pretty good. Then we walk out of the bathroom after we wash our hands, of course. Very important. And once we do that, it turns out that, like, people are lining up to intercept Pinball Daigo to take pictures. It was crazy. It was definitely a fun experience right there. And you just see the vibes of the event are just great. You just love to see it. People have a lot of fun. You see the casuals there, the Texas crew, Weaverman doing his own thing. You see Gouken, Respek, and StreamBurger, MothMan right there. There's just casuals for every game, and it's going to get crazy. The guiltiest of gears.
Yes, that and all these arcade cabs that are in the house provided by Riverside Game Labs actually are all on free play. So if you are here, you have a spectator's badge. You can't come in. You can't play the games. There's a Guitar Hero set up over there. A lot of good arcade games. There's MK4. I didn't know that had an arcade cab.
It does.
Yeah.
There's actually a Twitter I like to follow. It's called Daily Pictures of Quan Chi and MK4. And that's precisely what they do. It's just daily pictures of Quan Chi and MK4.
I respect that.
I'm going to take a picture right next to the arcade and submit it. I think it should make it into the Hall of Fame, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to be immortalized there. We see you go a little farther over, got the Smash. A huge shout out to Backyard Smash, by the way, who has been TOing and helping with Smash tonight. Cannot wait to work with them again. They've been doing amazing. Shouts to Juicy Duelist that just scooted on by. One of the top TOs in the business has been helping out here. And we got a little Artist Alley in the background, too.
Yep, Artist Alley. You see the GameCube setup over there. As the number 6 ranked Melee player in my city, after not playing for 7 years, still ranked. I had to play a couple of games, you know, and it was fun. You see all the cool art available here. There's even more vendors all the way in the back.
Yes.
You see some waifus over here, you know. For the Yu-Gi-Oh players, it might be interesting, you know. Lots of fighting game art, cool stuff, and you can just have the time of your life. If you're into gaming, if you're into anime, you're into arcades.
Yeah.
It's just the place to be here at Festival of Fights.
They had a cosplay contest yesterday as well, which went really, really well. A lot of people came through in very cool outfits. I believe the people that won was a trio dressed as it was 3 Demon Slayer characters. It looked amazing. It was very, very cool to see. It was I think it was Zenitsu. Oh my God, the names escape me. I've read the whole thing. I'm choking.
It's
I'm choking
fine,
under
it's
pressure.
fine. I watched the first season of that anime, but I will be honest, stream, and I know this is a controversial opinion.
okay.
I did not like it.
That's fair.
Because I felt like, I don't know, it's like Charcoal Deku gets his family murdered. First episode,
Charcoal Deku.
Charcoal Deku gets the family murdered. And he trains to become strong, and I'm like, okay, I'm into this, you know. I like training arcs. I like everything.
Of course.
And things happen, and I'm going to, spoilers out here to anybody that doesn't want to hear it, mute me right now. At the end, he's fighting pretty much Demon Spider-Man. We'll call him Demon Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
And Demon Spider-Man, you know, was putting a beating onto Charcoal Deku. So what do you think the power-up is? Does he remember his training? Does he figure out a weakness in his opponent? No. It's just a random flashback, and it's like, my dad used to like fire very much. And he just sets Spider-Man on fire.
Okay, to be fair, there's more to it than that, but we can't go deep.
and that's when I quit. I'm like, this is not the anime for me.
I respect that. I respect it though. Not everyone likes every show, you know.
I don't like the power of being my dad used to be a smoker, you know. It's just not for me.
I mean, I understand because I have a hot modern opinions too. I don't think Jujutsu Kaisen is very good, and that has been definitely the tale of most people these days. So I understand completely. Not everything's for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm more a sports anime guy, big Haikyuu, big I love Kuroko. I was in a Saren shirt yesterday.
Let me tell you something, Proxy. There's only one sports anime, and that is Slam Dunk.
Slam Dunk?
The greatest to ever do it. If you haven't read or seen Slam Dunk
is good.
Definitely good. I like some of the slice of life anime, you know, things like Great Teacher Onizuka, a classic. You guys should all see it if you're into the anime stuff. You guys should also consider, I know I'm going to get a little bit of hate for this, but
Give it to me.
I think One Piece is the greatest anime of all time. And people will say, it's very long. But you know what? That's on you. That's on you. It's not everybody's problem that you're 900 episodes behind. You know, you could have caught on earlier.
He said it is your problem, not my problem.
That's a you problem. That's not a One Piece problem.
Oh, so it looks like our teams are actually up here now. You move past them. We got Team Hentai. It's going to be playing off against Team Art Amongst Sacks, if I remember correctly.
Art Amongst Sacks. What a name.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice little additive for them. So far, it's just been Team Artiztikk. I keep it a buck with you. He's been kind of clobbering people.
Yeah. He got a little bit lucky there that we saw some interesting drops due to the Mexbox pad, you know.
Not the Mexbox.
The Mexbox pad did its thing. But it'd be like that. Mr. Gonzalez stepping up to the plate.
Ooh, so it looks like they've been rotating who goes first. I know, like I said, none of them were excited to go first on their team. So I think they've just been playing rock, paper, scissors before each set to decide who has to take the honors.
Yeah, and it's usually always Mr. Gonzalez. So let's see what happens here. Amongst Shadows going first. They believe that Nova Strange can kind of get in there. They have a lot of history with Nova Strange and Chris G, you know, so it could be interesting there. I do, however, think that this is not prime Chris G, you know. This is not his final form.
I agree.
And in First to One, it's hard for him to achieve his final form, right? Because he only tryhards when he's at the brink of getting eliminated.
Yes.
So I want to see what happens.
The shorter the set, the more it favors the more offensive take, and Chris G is a defensive monster. So we'll have to see. I think that if Nova doesn't have meter for Rocket Punch, though, this is his worst matchup. So if he ever gets caught without meter, which might not matter in the end, almost gets to kill Morrigan early. If he gets caught with no meter, this is a nightmare.
But if he catches Morrigan, it's more than enough. However, drops the combo right there. Lots of drops today. Might be the nerves. That might be I don't know, forces that we cannot understand. Hits him with the camaron there. That's what we call the Nova Jump H, the camaron, the shrimp. Double camaron, the toe tap, and Dr. Doom gets blessed. Among Shadows is just looking really strong. Does have enough meter here to get the extension and the DHC. You love to see it, but goes for the snap.
Ooh.
And hits him with the double Mexican cross under proxy. Things are looking bad for Mr. Gonzalez.
Yeah, he's able to get the open up here, spend the meter off that launcher, see where it ends him up. There comes the strange DHC. And the X Factors, but the timing of his teleport is kind of wonky. It does not work out for him.
Not like this. This is a happy birthday proxy. Oh, but Strider manages to escape. Very lucky here for Among Shadows, but serves him right. He's a cheater. He made SNK Galactus, so I'm kind of glad this is happening, you know. Mr. Gonzalez looking good here. The Stinger gets blown up. Not enough to kill Virgil. Sorcerer Supreme, though, trades a little bit. Virgil manages to do Virgil things, and you can never discount Chris G. Even when he looks like he's going to be down, he runs it back. And that is the strength of Chris. The shield, though, very strong.
No, it does not hit. It doesn't quite make it there. Sometimes based on the timing, he actually can clip the legs, but it does not work out. He's going to spend the meter, all the damage on Strider. I think he kills both with Spear Flame.
He really does, and just like that, Among Shadows had it in the bag, and he let it happen. Neo's so glad that Chris won, because he doesn't want to play, you know? He lives in SenCal. Electricity has not yet been invented in that area of California, so he can only really practice against himself. It's an inner battle, so Neo doesn't like fighting the weird matches.
I respect that, yeah,
He knows nothing except Magneto and Doom and Phoenix and Dante, because Milky is his child after all. But that's all. That's all.
He imparted all of his Dante knowledge to level Milky up for sure. Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely in the genes, you know, strong genes.
Strong genes for sure. That picture, you know the picture.
I know the picture.
Oh my god, dude! It always gets a giggle out of me just thinking about it. It's definitely one of my that's one of my go-tos. Just get a little giggle.
It's definitely a great one. But Artiztikk stepping up to the plate. We saw DXP defeat Chris G earlier, and Artiztikk is kind of like, what comparison could I make here? He's kind of like the dark side to DXPride's Superman. He's just an entire polar opposite in the way he plays.
Very true.
I feel like Artiztikk is very calm, cerebral play. While DXPride is the opposite, you know. He's rushing forward. He has a rubber band, so he could never block. Just always holding forward like this. It's kind of crazy. So maybe this style of Virgil Doom Strider might struggle a little bit more against the way Chris G plays.
Yeah, very true. I mean, patience kills against Chris G for sure. The longer the set goes, the longer the game goes, the more opportunities you give. You have to favor the experience, and there's not a lot of active players as experienced as Chris G.
Yeah, Chris has been doing this for 11 years. Chris has been doing this since he was Fire Mage. Do you remember that era? It's crazy.
I do.
So now Artiztikk is really going to have to bust out the bag of tricks, but Chris G very ready. Let's see what happens here. He's definitely going to try to aim to kill this Virgil, but Artiztikk manages to guess the TAC right. Let's see what happens. Okay, nice. Gets a grab. That always surprises everyone.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be very aware that if Virgil teleports into the corner, there is a gap. You have to be ready to tech.
Yeah, it's a very, very odd gap too, and it's incredibly hard to control, so sometimes it doesn't even happen, but Artiztikk, pretty consistent with it here. Should be able to kill the Morrigan off this touch, but he drops his combo.
And, you know, there's a copy pass that I really like because I feel like it really holds true in the way the office plays. Ooh, that dome has been blessed, and Morrigan's out of the picture. Artistikk's looking good. Dr. Doom just took a beating there, gonna set up the round trip. Oh my goodness. Just like that, Artiztikk back in control.
Seriously, I mean, what a way to go with the box jump. Somehow managed to land a hell of a cross-up. But being able to lock him down again is important here. Chris G brings the Virgil in on his own terms, but no X Factor. Once this one swords is up, this is a tough matchup for him.
Oh my goodness, the tag right there, very smart to try and build some meter. Get that Virgil back into pressure. Knows that Chris G has no sword, so he can just rock the zoning method. Very, very strong. Just throwing the rocks out here. And once he builds the 2 meters, he shall the HC into Virgil, but Chris G manages to creep in at the very last second, and this could turn the tide of the battle, Proxy.
Yep, just gonna go for the round trip afterwards. Lunar phase. No, it's just gonna keep extending here. It goes for the snap, actually. surprised to not see an infinite there to take the kill, but instead he's going to look to be the aggressor here. Gets him with the cross up on the... Oh my god, the rapid slash is too cheap.
Did he just OTG in neutral?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a kill. No, he's still alive!
Proxy, with great power comes great responsibility. Our words affect the players in ways I have never thought imaginable, but
Yeah.
Chris G trying to get back in. Artiztikk might DHC into Virgil, pretty much forced to. Maybe an X Factor activation would be nice here. Virgil gets blessed though, and it's all down to Chris G's Dr. Doom. Gets hit by Strider, and Artiztikk takes out Chris G.
Yeah, very
The
nice. showing from him.
X-Pride School for gifted young mashers too, Chris G 0.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the tough things about him playing against this too, is that as soon as Morrigan is dead, it's just Virgil missiles, and the players at the office specifically are some of the most practiced against that shell in the world. Like you saw, Artiztikk, zero hesitation on that tag to be able to break out of the late missile situation, just knew which side he was going to come out on, knew the missiles weren't going to touch him, just really well informed on how to break out of situations like that.
Yeah, doing great. And, you know, Artiztikk is going to have to face a very different opponent now. Angelic,
Yes.
Angelic, a firm believer in everybody's human. A 50-50 is a 50-50, and you have to guess. So it really comes down to the beginning of the match. I think that if Artiztikk is able to weather the storm and countercall the Shuma assist, that's a lot of that's a very small detail that a lot of people don't do against Angelic. Shuma assist is not very durable. So if you have a plasma beam, you can always countercall the Shuma to not deal with the Wolverine Shuma shenanigans. And I think that that's where Angelic's game plan falters. Because if he hits you, close your eyes and let Jesus take the wheel. That is
Agreed.
the only way to block. It's gonna be a battle of strength here, Proxy.
That's the problem against DXP too, is once he got Devil Trigger active, the extra little bit of range on Virgil's normals kind of made Angelic misspace his assists a little more often. So if you can use it forward advancing tactics like this, teleporting across, he sees the Shuma assist, immediately teleports.
Yep, and this should be a kill on both here. Gets the rock extension. Shuma's out of the picture. Adios el pulpo. And we've been giving Angelic some slack, you know, throughout the weekend. We've been calling him a Gargantos player now. Just got nerfed, so it might not be a good look. And what a tick throw. Artiztikk might be surprising us with a perfect, but there's always the possibility of a drop, Proxy. What do you think is going to happen?
Now we're going to find out how he ends up spending it here, how he can optimize it to actually find the kill, builds up the second meter. So, assuming completion of combo, this is going to be a closeout from Artiztikk. Let's see if he's got these though. And that is going to be a perfect from Artiztikk. What a way to go. Unfortunate there.
Do you think his back is hurting?
I don't know. That's what I said earlier today, as I was like, I'm going to call it Team Artiztikk until somebody else steps up and wins.
Yeah, because Shadows looks very comfortable there on Artistick's back. And I don't know if he can carry Sacktap. I mean, he looks like a strong young man, but it might hurt. And now Neo and Artiztikk are going to throw down. And I'm going to give you a little bit of lore here.
Okay.
Some inside info, okay?
Yes.
Artiztikk said that he was planning to wager himself against Neo later today.
I heard that. I heard stories because I heard a little birdie told me that they were going to play last night, but unfortunately it was a little too late in the night, so neither of them played. So I do believe that you are correct on your inside information. I was watching them sit down to play as we got kicked out of the place that we were. So we unfortunately didn't get to do it yesterday.
And there's a little bit of lore too, let me tell you. Apparently, Neo went to the office and beat everyone except Professor X Pride.
Yes.
And he said they were all kind of free.
Ooh.
But Artiztikk was not there, and he considers himself able to defeat Stenkel's only resident in a game of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So let's see if he can back it up.
Yeah, I mean, this will be a really, really interesting, good first to one here. I mean, dude, to decide the tournament here, I think Neo has a great matchup against the rest of the players here. I think Artiztikk is going to have to do his the work for the team here.
Activating the swords just to negate neutral, force himself to bully Magneto, and it's just so hard to deal with this scenario. Artiztikk gonna go for the TAC. Neo guesses correctly, and we see that the plasma beam call is crucial. I think that when you play a Doom against Doom matchup, it really comes down to what assist you play. And missiles is very strong against most other shells, but if your opponent has plasma beam and a readily available full screen cross-up, you're not going to have a fun time And Neo's in trouble right now, as Magneto could be in chip scenario, and Doom is getting blessed.
Oh, but the Spirit Flame comes out with the body of the dead character not at Doom, so that meter actually does not get spent well. Fortunate, but that's still okay. He's going to have to find the hit with Doom here soon. Neo's pretty much guaranteed here. Unless Artiztikk hits him immediately, he can do it.
Artiztikk said, I have a lot of anti-Phoenix tech. I wonder if it's true.
I mean, we're probably going to end up finding out here soon because the 5 meters are all but guaranteed here.
Okay, you see the tension, you know, Phoenix gonna come out. Lots of crazy stuff right now. Okay. Oh my goodness, gets sliced up, puts on Devil Trigger. Is he gonna try to catch her as she falls? Might not be the best of ideas.
Yeah, she has an amazing down heavy in the air. Teleports come through, nice block.
But you can't just air dash like that. Gonna force the hit there on Phoenix, and Artiztikk carrying team Art amongst Sacks into the next round, eliminating a Team Hentai, which was looking to be one of the strongest teams in the competition.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is Artiztikk. Oh, when you get the little thinkums.
Like,
oh,
he
my
said,
God.
I'm smart like that?
He hit him with the thinkums, dude. No way we got the little, oh, man.
Yeah, chat. Things are crazy nowadays, you know. Looking scary, looking scary.
Listen, there's nothing that I appreciate more than people who are willing to talk and willing to back it up. So if he has been saying that he is good enough to beat the players and he is stepping up to do it, there's nothing I'd rather see. So shout outs to him doing well, Artiztikk, me like that.
There is one thing that makes me happier, and that is people being in the chat supporting us. So shout outs to everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're here at Festival of Fights, you know. Event sponsored by Red Bull, who gives you wings. Liquid Death gets you hydrated. The Riverside Game Lab, too.
Yes.
And as a non-Californian, let me tell you my experience, Proxy.
Please.
They were like, hey, you want to go to Disneyland? And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not a big Disney fan, you know.
Yeah.
But, okay. But then they're like, you want to go to the Riverside Game Lab? And I was like, what? What? This place is real? I can drink at a bar with my friends?
Yes.
Eat Sonic the Hedgehog chili dogs? And play video games?
Dude.
I could not believe it.
I say my only regret when it comes to Riverside is that I don't have something like it near me. As a big arcade person myself, huge fan of I'm a big rhythm gamer and I really like light gun games. I got a couple billion hours in Time Crisis and games like that.
Okay,
so definitely really like getting to do things like that, see things like that. They have a really nice DDR machine that's in great condition. So that's where I was most of last night.
How do you feel about a Mexican national sport, Pump It Up?
Bro, I don't play Pump It Up, but I think Pump It Up is sick. I'm definitely mostly just a DDR guy myself, but Pump It Up is definitely cool. I just never learned to play it. I'm sure that it'd give me like the 4 hours and I could be okay, but like, I don't know. As soon as you rotate them once, I'm cooked. I don't know.
That's how I feel, you know. It's a metric system to yards and feet. You just do everything different in America, you know. Speaking of different, here's a man who sees life differently. Where we see an opportunity to build, Frankie G sees an opportunity to play Jenga, you know. So this is gonna be a crazy one, Proxy, and he's fighting Artiztikk, who's like, okay, I'm fine with, you know, carrying the team a little bit. I think I can take them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Artiztikk is a bad player matchup for Frankie, just because, like you said, he is very calm, very collected, likes to slow it down, and he plays a very controlled. He likes to just play a controlled style. To him, it is all about making sure that things go the way he expects them to go, right? And Frankie, that can be tough for Frankie to play against if he's able to get him locked down. So we're gonna see a lot of like 99-second high time would not surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah, you see the plasma beam calls there too. This is a very underrated aspect of Marble, Proxy. The counter calling on assist. A lot of people don't take that into account. They just see like madness, you know, but there is a process to this madness. And Artiztikk is just making it work. Dr. Doom is out of the picture. Gonna get the setup here. Activate the swords, meaty Virgil. That way you avoid the mash, cross up. And just like that, it is done. But he drops it.
Yeah, didn't get his hard kick, it looks like, unfortunately. So now he's going to have to go into the swords, keep him locked down. Frankie tries to go for the stinger, but he says wrong side, nothing personal.
Nothing personal, kid. And it might be a chance for Frankie, because you cannot drop. In the words of Stream Chat, Mama, why aren't they doing any combo? I just don't know. I just don't understand.
So you tell me these are the two best players?
Are these the two best players in the world?
Okay, so now all up to Strider. X-Factor's just going to run out. Okay, so we got a fair fight, and it's over. It should be enough to close it here.
It's over. That was just cold. Proxy
Oh
just
my
declaring victory seconds earlier, but Artiztikk just keeps racking those wins up.
Yeah, I mean, Team Artiztikk doing really well. He's definitely showing out here, as Frankie G, unfortunately, is going to be headed down. Team TNS down 1 now. Looks like probably going to be Tong coming up next. I think Tong is usually the best pick for going second. And he has a lot of experience against Artiztikk. They have played a couple sets. I think that the set counts actually are about even.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that they've played like 2 or 3 sets against each other, and it's been relatively even. But now Tong with the walk-up, okay.
Tong very angry. He's like, I knew I shouldn't have picked Frankie on my team.
I got the stone. I was listening to the Stone Cold walk-up music play as I watched him walk by the camera.
Definitely some Goldberg in there,
Oh
kind of crazy. Tong stepping up to the plate, a fellow Xbox pad player, a man of culture, really.
Yes.
And I think he's the only one that can stop Artiztikk in his tracks. I feel like Hagar players force Artiztikk to play a different way, and
Agreed.
it really comes down to, can they do it?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Tong feeling confident and angry. I can feel like his power level rising.
For sure.
He's like, why did I pick Frankie out of all players? He was saying that a while ago.
I mean, we'll see how the team comp works out. Like I said, it's been relatively even between these two. I mean, they played a couple money matches here and there with the at the office. Well, I mean, we were in SoCal for a while, and you know that everyone over here is a fiend. So, of course, there's going to be a little betting here and there. But, yeah, a lot of back and forth between the two. I would say in the first to one, you got to favor Tong. But overall, this is going to be a very close one.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one right here. And Tong, a confident man.
Yes.
Let's see if he can make this one happen. Looking good here. This is where the match is decided, If Virgil can escape, it is not a good look, especially without those Sentinel drones. You just kind of get blessed by the multi-hits on the swords. But this is the one opportunity that Tong needs. And Virgil is going to get rocket to punch it, but it's not the right timing, giving Artiztikk a second chance. You hate to see this type of thing happen, Proxy.
Yeah, he's just a hair too far away, and now the beam continues to chip him out. He's got to find a way to get his feet on the ground close enough to Doom. But Artiztikk, that is something that not enough Dooms do. Unfortunately, as he catches an S to the face, Rox is unbelievably strong against Hulk.
Yeah, and it has a lot of priority in projectiles too, so you can't really just make the rocks disappear. You have to respect them. Now El Robot is trying to tag in, but Robot is going to need a lot of ayuda, por favor. It's just not looking good. This character needed the 1,300,000 health.
Yes.
Why did we take it away?
I don't know.
Why did we decide it was a good idea, And why did Capcom listen to the King of Spain while we're at it? We needed that Magneto elf.
Okay.
Luxor into the corner, but just gets sliced up. Tong in trouble. Artiztikk looking comfortable.
It's going to come up, super jumps up, but the Vajra continues to stifle the attempts to go up. And Artiztikk, you see every time Tong uses the Commando to turn around so he has a better angle for pipe, and Artiztikk just dashes back underneath. He says, whatever, it's cool, what does it matter?
Yeah, just looking solid, 24/7 right here. Gets the costume combo there. That's not a usual starter, but he had to adjust the height for Hagar because Hagar does fall pretty fast compared to other characters. And Artiztikk just kept it simple, gonna go for the level 3 and Tong, taking a page out of Remora's book a little bit.
He said, I don't really want to see it, to be honest. So that is going to be Artiztikk taking another one. He's rubbing his hands together. He said, bro, I'd rather be playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, but if you guys really want to get these hands, I can keep delivering.
I'll give him the hands in Yu-Gi-Oh!, honestly.
I respect that.
Yeah,
I like the confidence.
I did it yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. Just saying,
I heard you've been running tournaments, too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
How's that been going?
It's 40 entrants.
Okay.
In 2 hours. It was
That's
pretty
fire.
crazy.
Okay, that's awesome.
The Master Duel is going to be
That's
crazy.
really cool. That's really, really cool.
You're invited to do commentary if you want to.
Dude, I would love to come sit in. I just want to play, to be honest.
You can
I would
play
love to come
too.
play. Dude, that'd be very, very fun. But that's cool. I'm glad it's going well for you.
Yeah, the Master Duel, FGC retirement home.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
the bad ending. The good ending is the Final Fantasy
Yeah, absolutely.
retirement home. But you know what? Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just card Marvel.
Yeah, no, could not, no better explanation. I agree.
I'll be honest. I'm kind of glad Master Duel came out because I imagine kids playing it and getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! And getting a joy I never had. I'll tell you a sad story while we wait for this next match. When I was a kid, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was really popular. It just came out, and I saw all my homies playing at school, and I'm like, oh, I really have to play this game. And I'm like, Mom, can you buy me Yu-Gi-Oh? And she said, what is Yu-Gi-Oh? And I said, so it's like cards that you play against your friends. And she was like, what material are they made of? And I said, oh, I think it's cardboard, and some of it is kind of shiny. Might have some stickers in it. And she said, you expect me to pay money for cardboard? And I never found a counter for that. I never did. So I never played Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid. They would cast me out, you know. One time I even tried to photocopy a deck just so they let me play, and they're like, no, you're poor. You cannot hang with us.
See, I have a
that was a struggle.
I have a good sad Yu-Gi-Oh story too. We'll watch
see.
the mirror match real quick, and then we'll get back into our Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know what the saddest thing was though, Proxy? You know those packs of crackers they give you at restaurants? I would open them just to know what a booster pack would feel like.
Dude.
So yeah, let's see who opens the pack of crackers here. Looks like it's Artiztikk. That X-Pride style just kind of bullies Artiztikk, you know, and that mistake gets him saved actually from the spiral sword. Oh, the nice challenge. Oh. And Artiztikk better get rid of Virgil here, just going for the extension, no X. Interesting stuff. Do you think he'll build the meter to get rid of Virgil?
This is TAC for sure. He's able to get the block though. Okay, super comes out. Second time Artiztikk has gone for that super, and second time that DXP has countered immediately with swords. He has had the answer dialed up.
Yep, they just seem to know each other really well. They're in each other's minds. They know how they think. They train together.
Yes.
And it really comes down to that info that you have about them, like the one bad habit that you never punish, just in case you fight them in the first to one team tournament.
Of course.
It'd be like that, you know? A lot of players do it.
It's the classic, you bully someone with something for an entire set, and then after the set you go like, oh yeah, good games. That's a high.
The most mean example of that, one time Jan went to Mexico. It was when the game first came out, Ultimate first came out. Jan from Texas, very strong player, and he fought a Mexican player named Carter, who just keep doing Wolverine dive kick and Wesker gun. And after the set, Carter was like, oh yeah, Wolverine dive kick's not a high.
Oh my god, dude.
And Jan just kept standing up and getting unblockable. It was bad. It was bad.
See, when it's not truly, that's the non-blockable.
That's the non-blockable.
The non-blockable.
Yeah, and you know,
oh my god, dude,
that was pretty non-blockable too.
Yeah, absolutely. Level 3, he said, get me out of here, bro. I don't really want to see the end of that. That's the finish.
Is Professor X Pride gonna carry the team, finally ending Artistikk's reign of terror?
Yeah, he might have to. I mean, we're rocking it here.
But while players set up, why don't you tell us your sad Yu-Gi-Oh story?
So I would spend all of my money that I got from mowing lawns, things like that, and I would end up spending it all on Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I really like Yu-Gi-Oh, I really like Pokemon, so I was a big trading card guy. Unfortunately, I bought all of that, and so I had probably my collection was probably $100 at the time, which is a mountain of gold to someone who's like a 4th or 5th grade, right?
Of course.
And I take it to school one day, and my teacher takes it away. She was like, you can't have these at school. I'm going to take them. You can have them back at the end of the year. And I was like, no way this is going to happen. I talked to my dad. My dad was like, well, you shouldn't bring it to school. What are you doing? Like, all right, so if you're not going to back me up, whatever. So end of the year comes around. I have to talk to my teacher. I say, please give me my cards back. I need them. She goes, I'll give them to you later. The next day she comes into school. She gives me 5 cards. She bought a pack of Metal Raiders. She had lost all my cards. She didn't know where they were. She replaced my whole collection with 1 pack of cards.
That's how it feels to fight Strider Anchor Proxy.
It really does.
And right now, Ghost Rider is going to have to control the match right here. People think Ghost Rider's a low-tier character, but he actually fights some of the top tiers pretty well.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of Virgil's options away, can do the low chain under the sword, just control the neutral in general. But if you get blessed by Professor X Pride, it's going to be really hard right here. Gets the snap. As we were saying, lots of options to challenge.
Yeah, truly. I mean, Arthur Dagger's also a very good slow-moving projectile for him to get a little more mobile. So you need to be careful about the beam, because it's been the hardest part for sure so far for Sacktap. These round trips with the beam behind it is really starting to add up and chip.
Oh my god, and that X Pride realizes this, so he's just content with chilling, going for the judgment cuts, that chip out. That's what he puts on the devil trigger, so he can do Kara judgment cut too, just to cut them in case they're very far away. Very smart stuff from that X Pride, and that is not a sentence I say often.
So Arthur in next, able to use that second jump to be able to escape. Unfortunately, does not have a dash forward or backward, so it's very hard for him to get go where he's trying to go. But there's the pipe to go for 2.
And that's a pinball player, Hagar. You know, you see the gray hairs over there. A Strider coming in. Will he double jump? Of course he does. That X Pride loves that double jump a lot. The YOLO Boros are activated, but Hagar can just kind of stay on the ground and mash Lariat. That X-Pride knows this, so he goes for the trip guard. Very, very interesting. And it really comes down to, can you kill Arthur on this next incoming mix-up? Because if you can't, you're in a bad spot. But that X-Pride just looking good. You know, the optimization right there, strong.
Yeah, I mean, that is one thing that's really important to DXP. He is definitely the type of guy where optimization is most important to him. I mean, he watched me play like 3 sets at the office, and he told me, he was like, I have some stuff for you. Like, you can get more damage out of your combos. And I was like, oh, man, like, it's okay. Like, my stuff kills, so I'll be all right with it. And he was like, no, don't worry. The next day, he DM'd me, like, a drop box of, like, 10 combos he had recorded with my team where he was like, this is where you're missing damage. Like, he just wants to see everyone play optimal as hell. And that's kind of how you see it when he plays, right? And he's that's part of why the office is so cool. The little culture that they have is everyone is so worried about being optimal that they level each other up a lot. It's really cool to watch.
Yeah, and a really important thing that a lot of people don't understand is when you're a top player, it is your job to make other players improve, because
I agree.
You will stagnate if you don't do it, you know?
Yeah.
Eventually, if you just beat on everyone and they're not improving, whenever you go out, somebody else is going to beat you. Nobody's ever the best forever. So you have to foster a good community around you.
It definitely is one of those things where it is like, you don't have to, but you should. Is so I agree with the sentiment 100%. It's up to the people who have the knowledge to bring the knowledge to others. I mean, if you enjoy your craft, why wouldn't you want to see more people partake in your craft, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of crafts, it's really an arts and crafts project when you see Among Shadows play, because he's just such an unorthodox player. You never see the Nova Strider shell ever since Marvello passed him to a better life called Guilty Gear. It's not a common thing, and Dedex Pride just bullying the Nova. You know, there's no invincible option, nothing to fear. So you just slice and dice. Among Shadows is going to have to ice out this meter in order to get the offense started with the Bolts of Balthak, and what a confirmation. But Dedex Pride with the office tag right there, so smart. You don't see them coming because it's such a bad decision. It's good.
Yeah, it really is. Goes for the lights. He's able to keep him locked down and actually beats out the Eye of Agamotto. Strange has not been able to get any of these projectiles started, and with the Rapid Slash, DXP somehow manages to get behind Strange.
Yeah, this Doctor Strange is from the dimension where he just didn't make it after the car crash. He just passed away. Not only the hands were broken, and right now Doctor Strange is out of the picture. But you know what they say, Strider Anchor, good to have.
Oh, but the Vajra trades out, and DXP should be able to close it here off of the X Factor.
And he does.
Yeah, and Among Shadows says, I don't really want to see it, to be honest with you. Pauses it out, and that is DXP locking that down for Team TNS.
Team Artiztikk's back. It's probably taking a heavy hit right there.
Oh, man. It's
crazy.
Really good showing there from DXP and Team TNS. It looks like I see the 2 Morrigans on the move, so it might be Team 2 Morrigans up next here.
It should be the grand finals, right?
I think that we are approaching that, so I think it is going to be Team 2 Morrigans. I think Team TNS might have just fought their way into it. We'll have to see in the end what comes up. But for now, again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in here for Marvel Teams at Festival of Fights. It has been an incredible time here in Riverside, California. I've been enjoying myself a lot. Wolf, everything been good for you?
Everything been great, you know. I've been a little bit tired. I've got like 4 hours of sleep in total for these past 3 days, but that's how it is in FGC events. You kind of grow used to it. You grow strong. But I've just been happy, you know. I've been getting some quality time with everybody. Yes. I haven't played much games, I'll be honest. I've been doing a lot of commentary, but looking forward to play games later tonight. Good food. California, definitely lots of variety. I'm a big fan of Vietnamese food. Dude. Because it's so similar to Mexican food. It's incredible.
We were just talking about this earlier today, is that pho is probably my favorite food. So we were talking about that.
And pho is just menudo with noodles. It's kind of crazy.
Oh my God, it's so good.
And then the other day, Kevin was like, you got to try this. This is something that's nowhere else in the world. And I was like, word?
Okay.
He's like, this is a sandwich called banh mi. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
And he gives it to me, and I'm like, this is just a torta de arrachera. It's literally the same thing.
Pickled vegetables and a meat.
Yeah, I was just like, okay.
Oh my
But
God.
you know, you love to share with other cultures, you know, because
Yeah.
you learn a lot, but we also have a lot of common ground.
Yeah, agreed.
We're talking about this the other day. You know, I was dropping the facts about
The sandals knowledge.
yeah, about Mexico and Japan, the sandal story. If
Yeah.
you guys didn't hear it because we were on another stream, Mexico has a type of sandal named guaraches, right? And they're pretty old, like millions of years old. But it turns out that Japan has a pair of sandals too called warajis. It's just the same word, same thing. And we don't know if a Mexican swam to Japan or if a Japanese boat landed in Mexico. Just a lot of shared cultures.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. It looks like we do have our two teams starting to sit down here as we are getting them rolling here. It is Team TNS versus Team 2 Morrigans and a Thor. We'll have to see once they start getting themselves rolling a little bit more. I am actually going to be hopping up here in just a moment whenever we transition out, and we're going to be having the very capable Mr. Brandon Osfeld sit down, which is going to be very fun, Mr. Southpaw. So thank you very much, Wolf. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Thank you for hanging out. And well, guys, while we're here, it's going to be Team TNS against Team 2 Morrigans, 1 Thor. Team 2 Morrigans, 1 Thor in winner's side. And speaking of winners, the one and only Southpaw Flash, a.k.a. Brandon, joining me here on the mic. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm good, man. Excited to do some Marvel with you, bro.
I'm super
Never thought this
excited
would
too.
happen.
Bro, remember when we were just playing a First to Death over at CEO a couple of years ago? And now we're here commentating. It's crazy. Life does have many turns, my friend.
You know, the 30s hit different.
I'm still not in my 30s. I'm a baby still, but a 25-year-old baby, maybe.
You're a Marvel veteran at this point.
I've been playing for 11 years. I just, it's crazy. I met you guys when I was like 14 or 15.
Dang, that's crazy. You aren't wrong. But you know what else is crazy? This match coming up next.
Look, I'm going to be real right now. Rock Mode is in a prime position to wax Frankie G from what we've seen from these two the previous sets. But what we've seen is not what we are seeing, Brandon. As Morrigan gets slapped up, but of course Frankie hitting him with the vanilla day 1 beta combo. And Magneto's best combo is, of course, tagging in Dr. Doom. Rock in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, he's going to do what he's going to do. I mean, the one thing about Frankie, though, is if you get through his team, he always has that Virgil. So there's always that X factor in the back corner there. But he's off to a good start right now.
Yep, and just locking down Rock Mode. And Rock Mode is like, okay, I have this team super, can give me a little bit of space, can get me a little bit of mix. Frankie blocks it correctly and does that defensive tag that's become so popular in recent years.
That's
I love to see those.
tag.
I love to see those office tags because they just run straight into Lariat, but not everybody has Lariat, Brandon. And right now, tagging in the Magneto, just better matchup. Doomami doesn't have enough meters, so you can't do the team super. And of course, fighting Frankie is like staring into the abyss. If you stare long enough, it'll draw you in, you know, and we've seen combos drops from both sides.
Yeah, right now the name of the game for Rock is trying to get that second meter built so you have follow my lead at any time you want to try and run Frankie down here, you know? Like, getting this Magneto out is key just to get into the team comp to get Frankie out of here.
Absolutely, but let's not forget, too, that Rock is a very competent Ami player. I would dare say, I know this might be disrespectful to you because Florida has a lot of good Ami players, but I dare say Rock is the best one to ever do it.
Rock's Ami is extremely good. Listen.
I just think he's the best one.
I agree with you there, man. Honestly, very talented. And obviously, Top Flight Ami can make this happen right here. You know, Dark Anchor in herself as well.
Doom gets sniped up by that Disruptor as well. That assist call might have been maybe intentional by Rock. We know the X Factor activation could be happening at any moment. Still not over. We know that Ami is just dog Virgil, and we'll have to see what happens here. Frankie playing very defensively, trying to bait an approach. Knows that Ami is kind of like kind of similar linear approaches, so you have to take a big risk if you're trying to make anything happen.
You see Rock trying to get the counter, and just as soon as we were saying it, the counter comes out, possibly getting an X Factor here. There it is. You want to get the kill, then we got a reset on top of it.
The reset Okaiba right there, Arf, and Rock just looking good. Here comes the 50-50. Slow down right here. They're playing on 90 MS now. Magneto gets blessed, and Virgil's going to have to guess.
Caught the backdash up.
Ooh, that was same side. And Rock runs it back. You can never discount this man. It's the best Ami player in the world.
It was like you were saying. Literally, you know, could make it happen. Dark Ami, OCV takes the whole team out, man.
It's just crazy.
Just calm, calculated, precise, cerebral approach by Rock here.
Yeah, Rock, a great player, you know. His shirt matches his hair. The drip is immeasurable at the moment.
I feel like
And
their
he's
color
been
coordination is
OCVing
great.
everyone. Yeah, and and
The
this is
team.
this team reminds me a little bit of my family because it's kind of dysfunctional from the beginning. You know, what's happening here is they all eliminated each other in the tournament. So there's a bit of animosity, but maybe it's pushed them to,
Let's win
to
it back
victory.
together.
Kind of crazy, but if one man can stop any person on the planet, it is definitely Tong Lee.
Strongly. Is it wrong to be strong?
It is not.
So you know he's going to come out here with that Team Tong.
Team Tong, yeah.
I call it because he got his rocket punch, so it's Team Tong.
Yeah, that's Team Tong. If it has drones, it's Team Combo Man. Shout out to KBR.
Yes.
He gets really salty about that comment, but props to whoever invented it, you know? Shout out to Combo Man. And let's see what happens here. The scramble, the Tong is going to try to make it happen, you know, chase down after that Morrigan.
He
And
has
the way
to catch
Tong
her.
plays is he goes to where you're going to go. He never goes to where you are. He baits you into running into that stand H. And that is the art of Tong.
He's a very smart player. He's trying to think, like you said, 3 moves ahead and trying to catch you in bad situations.
Here goes the bullying. And that stand H gets blessed by the double hit from the jump L. So smart from Rock, being aware of the scenario. It knows all his hits were multi-hits. And Tong just trying to get in here against Rock. Tags in Hagar. I think this is a smart tag because Hagar's not going to die from this. And you preserve Hulk at least to try and have another shot. Gets out of the TAC. Chasing down with Hagar, Plink dashing, a new addition to Tong's arsenal.
He's had that for a while, but the command throw from the top rope. This is going to be a kill on Morrigan here, and this is looking good for Tong. And like you said earlier, you have the Hulk save now. You still have the team order. You have big damage ahead still without using X Factor.
Absolutely, and now Hagar can really go for these meaty right now. And everybody in California, it doesn't matter who they are, they love getting blessed by Lariat after they block a stand heavy.
You got
or
that
a pipe.
cross under.
Ooh, gets the pipe extension right there, and Tong Lee looking extremely confident at the moment. The spear flame too, and it's down to
Amy
Dog
though.
Virgil. But Tong is ready. What can Amy do against a man with a pipe?
I don't know, but even Rock reeled back in the seat when he
No,
saw that.
Tong
But
got greedy. Why?
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Usually most people will tech up on stuff like that, and then no tech on that. That was neutral.
The thing is, there was too much hit stun. So
Yeah,
neutral
okay.
tech got him out earlier, and he could escape. Now Tong is going to have to weather out the storm here against Amy, but just enough X Factor to try and get rid of Sentinel here. I think it's going to be enough. That's a lot of damage. And now Hulk against Amy, not a fun matchup. But if anyone has Amy experience, it's definitely Tong.
Definitely does, but oh goodness, did not have blocking experience there. That was nasty.
Woo.
Not enough. Got the reset net right there. Rock bringing it back. Tong was off to an early lead.
And you know, sometimes you just got to keep it simple. The Jackson 5 said it best. ABC 1, 2, 3. That's all
You're
you
not
need.
wrong, man. But you know, Rock had some high-level cross-under mix-ups right there. Those were pretty clean. I've not actually seen those, and I don't think Tong did either, man.
Yeah, but the best way to fight what you don't understand is just hitting them first. And I think that's going to be the game plan with Professor X Pride here, president of the School for Gifted Young Mashers, you know? The X Pride Institute for Gifted Young Mashers. And
I was going to say hard taggers. They do a lot of hard tagging.
yeah, true. Hard tagging is just an optative class, you know? Hard tag 101. They just
It's an
put a
elective.
window there and you have to chuck yourself out without breaking it. It's a hard test, you know. It's how you get accepted into that college. Education is in shambles right now. New teaching methods going crazy.
It'd be like that, but he definitely has a chance, man. He was running it back in the last set they had played earlier today, so if anyone could do it, the XP is a pretty strong opponent, man.
Absolutely, and DXP, he has a very particular controller. You guys didn't see it on camera, but he has a rubber band so that he always holds forward, no matter the situation. He's just pushing his pad like this all the time.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic.
I am
or-
100% being sarcastic, but that is the way he plays. That's the philosophy. But that is why Rock is going to have to try to ice out this Virgil, because if you get hit, you're going to have to block for a couple of hours, and Rock's escape was immaculate there. Lots of knowledge, and now that X-Pride's out of meter, and this is the weakness of Team Clockwork right here. When it runs out of
absolutely.
meter, you have to take risks. Fortunately, though, it paid off for Dead X-Pride.
generally, like you were saying, if you can live through the first set of swords, you have a chance in this matchup. But Virgil got the hit here early, but it might be down to follow my lead.
A man gotta do what a man gotta do right here. And that Sprite just chicken blocks because there's no high-low in the air. So it pays off. The cold start chase down. That Sprite going for the front teleport. That's how you know he's getting confident, because that one can get blown up. But, you know, with those missiles and with Strider, it's just such an oppressive game plan against air dashing characters. Oh, my goodness.
Had a chance there, just didn't see it. Oh, and the falling down H. Strider confirm on top of it. That's going to be a dead doom.
Hits him with the bootleg helm breaker right there and gets the snap. I agree.
Keep it to X Factor 2. Yep, absolutely. Missiles gets the confirm. We got swords on deck. May get an X Factor to make sure you get the kill here, and we do.
And Professor X Pride showing us why he can teach a whole new generation of mutants. And let's see what happens here. Dr. Doom gonna have to guess. That mix-up was very nasty. Guess same side, and Rock Mode's Reign of Terror has finally been ended. But we see IronGod stepping up to the plate, and these two go back a long time. They were the up-and-comers in the SoCal scene for a couple of years. They had a rivalry going on. And I know they really don't like playing against each other.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Yeah, they're like, damn, this guy's so scrubby. But they both say that, so who's really scrubby?
You know, last time I talked to both of them, they both said they counterpick each other. So, you know, I don't know.
I just want to understand, you know. That X Pride says some outlandish stuff, so I'm kind of on IronGod's side, you know. Good kid, good kid.
Said Barley.
He said Barley.
But, you know, IronGod can make it happen. He makes it work with this team so well.
I'm gonna say something controversial, you know.
Okay.
People like making tier lists all the time, Brandon, and I always see a certain character, the raccoon, plays quite low.
I think Rocket's
that
good.
character is top 10.
Top 10?
3.
I got mid, upper mid, maybe a little, like rounding out 20-ish.
As a man who's fought Güero for a long time, believe me, that character is broken.
I think every character, if you're a character specialist, you can make reasons for why that character is broken. Like you see Sacktap out here with Ghost Rider.
But you can see the honesty in Sacktap's play. This is a dishonest character. It's got loops, unblockables, traps that negate neutral.
Mad Hopper is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, but you know what else is ridiculous? This Virgil right now.
This looks like he's button checking. That's crazy. That X-Pride just has that effect and goes in against the Thor. Thor, fortunately, though, his main strength is building meters.
And
when
health.
he gets hit, you always go down with at least 3 meters, and that's what lets the IronGod shell operate that well. Goes for the spell of Vishanti, the double cross. Oh my god, we see the loop here in the corner. Virgil is going to be taken out of the picture. And after getting slapped like this is a telenovela, going to go for the mix. I don't know if I agree with this.
He wanted to get rid of Strider because you're running the double anchor team here. I think the idea is good, but you didn't get the hit, and that's what messed up here. And now Strider gets to run free.
Just a full screen combo, but waste out the YOLO Boros, and that is the strength of the trap. What other character can do that? None.
Not many, but the
No
Mad
X-Factor.
Hopper is great, but unfortunately, Raccoon's out of here now, though.
And Mapache's gone, Dr. Doom gets slapped, and these teleports are so well timed. That X-Pride is having a hard time reacting to them. Oh my goodness, you see the slap there, keeping it safe. IronGod just looking very, very calm, cool, and collected, but that X-Pride's defense has been noticeably solid, and that's a sentence I never thought I would say today, Brandon.
That's like 10 throws in a row, tech back-to-back right here. Like, they're both on another level, but IronGod wins out here. Gonna get the Chappelle Shanti on him. Might even be able to get the kill out of it. No, it doesn't get...
What? Almost got it right there. And goes for the Great Value Disruptor, but not enough to chip the Sphere Flame tagging in. Gotta be very careful with the way you call Strider here. That X-Pride trying to snipe that strange assist as soon as it's called and just playing to the strength. The People's Elbow, oh my goodness. And you're starting to see the scoops. Those scoops condition you into not jumping.
Absolutely.
You have it in your mind next time you go in the air. And that's where IronGod goes for the meaty, you know, the jump light, the jump elbow is very strong.
He's looking for that Strider assist to be called there and blowing it up with Mighty Strikes. But right now, DXP has not been calling it that often. Oh, what a throw by IronGod.
That's the best throw in the game, like animation-wise, because
So
in
fast.
any other scenario, it's just so bad. You cannot get much hits. And that X-Pride just going for the chip game. Very smart. Thor going to have to tag out, and no punish from DXP, even though that was the one scenario where he had to do it.
He has to watch the assist calls. There's 1 meter right there. Doom's going to take a lot of damage. He's not far from another one, but that was the one thing we were talking about is just being able to hit Strider.
Oh, and Strider doesn't combo there. Goes for the teleport right here. Opens up that X-Pride, and this could be the end. This could be the end of the tournament in this next mix-up. Both same side. Double. Ooh,
so
doesn't get
close.
the chip.
That's going to chip out. There's
Is
time
it
to
enough?
punish. Oh,
Ooh.
IronGod.
And the pop-off from IronGod as Team 2 Morrigans, one Thor, is crowned champion of our Festival of Fights team tournament.
Ridiculous. Did you see like the level of play there? Just how long you had to go back and forth for? That was 99 seconds of strong neutral from both players. That felt like a set first to 3. That's how long it went.
It was just the intensity, you know? And being Mothman right now must feel great. Didn't play except one game in the entire tournament.
I know. Rock held it down today. Let's be real here. I mean,
Yeah, Rock and IronGod
They
carried that
both
team
did.
hard. Talk about a stimulus check, Brandon. That was crazy.
you stimulate the Marvel community. You know what I'm saying? We got the Marvel around. That's what we do.